Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia, or should I say, the good old times. Yes, we are going back in time to old Phasmo. It has been almost 2 months since the player character update, and ever since, the game has felt kinda busted, and every single week that I play, I find new bugs that are taking me out of the experience, and honestly, all the bugs that I have already found are also really distracting, and we are just waiting for fixes at this point, and they still haven't arrived. So honestly, I thought, why not take this opportunity to go back in time to old Phasmo, to go back to the game that we all fell in love with back in the good old days, as I'm gonna call them plenty of times throughout this video, and compare it to the current state of Phasmo, which is also very broken. Now, I don't by any means expect a flawless experience here, because it is old Phasmo we're gonna talk about, but it's gonna be broken and busted in a very nostalgic way. I'm excited to check out old Asylum, all the old maps, old ghosts, old equipment. It's gonna be great. I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. Dude, look at this. I'm still level 3,700, by the way, which, yes, you could be over level 100. You could level up to infinite. My eventual level, when the customization update or the prestige update rolled around, was like 16,000. It's crazy. Yeah, let's hop in there. Doesn't look like anybody else is in need of help. Population 1. Room 0. It's just me, bro. Excuse me? Alright, let's create a private lobby. Dude, that's kind of sad, man. Alright, this is me. Old guy right here. With the EMF. Oh my god. So, this is one of the things you'll definitely never miss again. You had to manually add items one by one, and it was the worst thing ever. You just click all these items. Give me a second. There we go. Look at that equipment list. We got everything, including, of course, the infrared light sensor. Now, let's see what job we get. So that's one thing that I immediately don't miss, is having to manually add items. Another thing I don't miss is having to manually select your fucking map. Yeah, we should have probably done this before we added all our fucking items. Yo, Old Grafton! No! Wait, you couldn't select your difficulty either. You just had to fucking roll it like this. You got like 4 random maps, dude. Asylum in there. Professional Asylum! We can't start with that. We gotta do another map first. That is an insane pull right there. We're coming back to you in a second. I think we're gonna have to reload until we get like Tanglewood or something. We need something small, man. Ridgeview? Ridgeview! Alright, we're going Ridgeview. This map actually used to be completely different as well. A 2-story, 4-bedroom house with a basement. We've just got confirmation of a possible ghost sighting here. Get there as soon as you can and gather evidence for the ghost removal team. We'll have more intel when you arrive. Remember when everything used to say that we were gathering intel for the ghost removal team? I think this used to be something that was actually on the Steam store as well, but then they removed it. Alright, we found a professional small map that we can go to, so now I have to edit again. 1 second. Alright, ready up, and here we go. Start. Let's see it, baby. Oh, we need to spin the wheel, of course. Wait, we can get... Hint, keep your sanity high by staying in the light. Does this still give you tips? There must still be tips, right? We're gonna spin the wheel. Look at it. There's only 12 ghosts right now. So we actually have a pretty good chance that the believers can win. Now, unfortunately, there's no mimic. So, Banshee, old Banshee, which was basically a demon. The old Banshee used to hunt at every sanity, unlike the demon. And then they swapped the abilities around. Let's see what we get. We get Susan Martin. I've done some more investigating for you. Looks like the ghost name is Susan Martin. This ghost also seems to respond to everyone. You should be able to use its name to anger it and get some paranormal activity. Make sure to refer to your journal and write down any evidence you can find. Oh my goodness. Alright, what are our objectives, guys? Let's see it. Objective 1, discover the ghost type. Of course. Objective 2, have a member witness a ghost event. Objective 3, capture a photo of dirty water. Yes! Let's go! Objective 4, find evidence of paranormal with an EMF reader. No photo of the EMF, just use the EMF. Alright. Yo, look at the old. Oh god, where's my... Oh no. The reticle? Can I not make that brighter? Let's look at the old settings, shall we? Wait. Options? There's no settings for this? Oh my god. I cannot see my reticle, bro. Yo, Noah, thank you for the 10 gifties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's open this thing, shall we? I think that just used to be like that. Oh, reticle settings are like, yeah, way later. I thought you could make it slightly brighter, though. There's only one, but we got the green. All right, let's grab a flashlight, shall we? Strong flashlight. Oh, yeah. It's a little loud, but don't worry. We have writing book, of course. We got those old candles. Look at that EMF. We also... Well, actually, we should start with the classic, no? Well, let's start with an EMF. We got it right now. Oh, yeah. Every time it would remind you to pick up the key, even if you already did. The ghost name is Susan Martin. We can't see that in the journal anymore, so we gotta actually remember. Look at this. Just a tiny little item in the corner. No massive flashlight on the screen. Take me back, please. Oh my god. Also, breaker. On by default, baby. No need to go... What the fuck? What was that? Holy shit, it's a poltergeist! No way! That's fucking sick, man! What? Dude! I love this game! Oh my god, that's crazy. Dude, we walked in and I instantly know. Look at all this shit, it's everywhere, man. Can you believe it? That's nuts. What? We are not gonna get dirty water, are we? We got the EMF though. Wait, we should check if the board is here. Do we have a board? Oh yeah, we need to take old yeah, they're just random keys that were laying around. They originally had planned to make mechanics where you would have to find keys to unlock, like, for example, the basement door, but then they removed it. Oh yeah, I need to hold shift permanently, I forgot. Can you give us a sign? Can you show yourself? Ghosty pants. We could look at this, by the way. Anybody feeling nostalgic for the old Ridgeview layout? Look at this light. There's something about this living room. It's like taking me back. 5 photos per camera. Holy. Look at this place. No, you can't light the fire, unfortunately. We got all these candles that we can work with. It's beautiful. Plus the bone is gonna be really hard to find now. Were there other spots for the board? I think there was one in the basement, no? Let's go into the spooky basement. I think we can also, like, clip ourselves out of bounds here, unless that's unless this was a specific version where it was broken, because that went, like, up and down. Oh my god! Yes! Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Look what I have. Can I pick it up, bro? Do I have something? Oh yeah, there's no light on your equipment, so you can't fucking see what you're holding. That's definitely something that was awful. Like, I didn't know I was still holding an EMF right here. Oh, you hear the footsteps. You can hear the ghost stomping around. Every 30 seconds they would do a little footstep. And that's one of the mechanics, one of the many mechanics that I don't understand why they ever removed it. It's so good. Dude, we're gonna get so jump scared by the old ghost events. If you haven't played old Phasmo, you are not ready. It's so fucking scary. The ghost events were way scarier than in the current version. It's so good. Dude, look at the lighting on some of it. It actually looks better than I remember. Like, look at the lighting on the kitchen island. Not bad at all. Dude, the old board here. You have to actually set it up straight like this, or you get nothing. You get no photos. Let's get an EMF photo, shall we? Well, we can't get it from the EMF, but you get it from the object that makes the EMF. First of all, take a picture. Let's see. We have an Ouija board. No stars or nothing. It just give you random money value. It would give you anywhere between, like, a range, a minimum and a maximum range. That was not based on, like, distance or centeredness at all. It was fucking wild. All right, let's, maybe we should grab, like, a smudge stick, though. Stompy. Stompy. Dude, it's, like, genuinely so fun, man. Walking around and hearing a stomp next to you and having to go, like, wait, was that you? Did you just... And then you open the door and there's nobody there and you realize your friend is not actually walking there and you just heard the ghost. Like, why did they remove that? So stupid. Alright, take this. And then we have a poltergeist, right? I actually kind of forgot what poltergeist evidence is, I gotta be honest here. Welcome to the old journal. Definitely, it's gonna be a big mix of things that I miss and things that I don't miss. One thing I definitely don't miss is the old fucking journal. It used to be so ass. You had to, like, I think it's writing, maybe? Was it writing? It's not writing. You have to just toggle through the fucking evidences and seeing what corresponds to the ghost you're looking for. There we go. I guess you could look... Wait, is there no list of ghosts in this? Oh, there is. Poltergeist. Spirit box, fingerprints, ghost orbs. Ghost orbs is the last one. Alright, we know it's going to be ghost orbs because we know it's going to be a poltergeist, right? But I'm just trying to get a crazy thing to happen here since we already have this. We could get... Oh, dude, ghost orbs? Old ghost orbs. Come on now, we gotta get it. Grab it on the camera. We cannot... This game used to be hard as fuck, man. Because you could not look at the camera in the house. So you'd have to, like, place it and then go all the way back out and look at it. And then if you didn't see it, you had to move it again. Like, orbs were really hard. We're gonna place it right here. We turn it on. Make sure to turn it on, otherwise you have to do the walk of shame, which is having to walk all the way back because your ass forgot to turn off the fucking lights. Alright, I'm gonna leave this here. Another stoppie right behind me. We know we're still in the right spot. We don't have an extra slot for lighter, so we have to drop it. That's not a thing. No key challenge. There were many no key challenges. It usually came after like a patch where the devs created a new bug that wasn't in the game before, and then we used it to do some crazy stuff. We got the EMF. Orbeez? Are you kidding me? Is it the moment where we had orbs, but they're off to the right here? So you can't see it and you can't move it around or anything? Fucking evil. I gotta place another one. I gotta place another one. We have to do it. And then spirit box, right? Eee! We need another photo cam. Eve time. Yeah, losing your lighter because you dropped it on the floor. I wonder if my push to talk is gonna work here, actually. Oh. What the fuck? Spooky. Turn off the breaker. Oh my god. I can't fucking see anything. Where are you? Are you here?
Close.
Are you here?
Away.
How old are you?
Adult.
Are you French?
Hey.
Where are you? Give me E. How old are you?
Adult.
How old are you? Yeah! Let's fucking go, dude. Okay, I need to take a picture of this shit. So we're gonna ask something. Can we turn on the lights? Oh, I turned off the breaker, you fucker. You fucker. I'm going to the basement. Spooky ass basement. That's the... Oh my god, I was actually for a second there, I was like, what the fuck? But that's the breaker, man. What? Nah, no way, dude. Insane. Alright, we're gonna do some fucked up rituals here. Can we ask the pickle question? Is that a thing we can do? At this? Was that always the thing? Let's find out. How many pickles can you fit up your ass? No pickles! What? Dude, Goodbye. Goodbye. Wait, you don't have to do that! You can just click it. I forgot. You just click on it. That's all you do, man. Did I get a photo though? Fingerprints? What the fuck? Where? How? Alright, whatever. How many pickles can you fit up your butt? How many pickles can you fit up your butt? Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Oh my god! It's a any ghost! Ah! What? Oh, it's because I interrupted the hunt with the accidental interaction. I forgot that was how it worked. If you were yelling at the ghost too much, it would do an interaction which would interrupt the ghost hunting. So it would end the hunt early. What the hell? Dude, why are you giving me fingerprints again? Wait. What? What is happening here? Can I just do this forever? Is this busted right now? What? No, my fucking photo. I can't delete it. I can't believe how long I had to fucking hound the devs for this feature, man. Years upon years of suffering I had to go through before they finally added my long requested feature of having the fucking photos be able to be deleted. So annoying. How many pickles? How many pickles can you fit up your butt? Does that work? Why did it give me fingerprints and then nothing? So it's blinking because my sanity is going down, which, what just happened? It just wrote down something in the book, but it might have just been a photo. This one's empty. How many pickles can you fit up your butt? How many pickles can you fit up your butt? There we go. I just wanted to get a fucking interaction photo. All right, get me out of here. This is one scary ghost. Did you see it, by the way? It was a shadow ghost. Spooky shadow ghost. They don't do that anymore, right? 3%. I didn't get dirty water, guys. My bad. I didn't get a ghost event. I'm gonna get nothing. Look at this old glow stick. Look at this thing. What is that? Old sound sensor? Alright, get me out of here. We're gonna play more games. I filled it in, right? Poltergeist. I mean, I'm assuming, just based off of the poltergeist ability that happened the second we stepped in. Oh yeah, we got a poltergeist. We got 145. No bonus or anything. This is just it. Well, actually, we do get a bonus, right? But it doesn't show. 10. This is 45. 55. And then... Wait, what? How does this work again? Total times difficulty. It doesn't even show you the difficulty multiplier. What the hell? And then you get 90. Every single level was 100, so you would just level up forever. We discovered the ghost that we got extra money. Oh, that's why we got extra money. So it doubles it, right? I guess. It doubled it. And then we got plus 25 from doing this. Something like that. Anyway, let's go back in. John Phasmophobia is playing the game. What the hell? Let's see, what do we get? Tanglewood. Oh. Edgefield? Edgefield! We'll do Edgefield. Edgefield is fine. Edgefield is actually, like... Well, you know what? No, I do want to find Tanglewood. Let's do Tanglewood.
I've gathered a list of other hunters.
I gotta find it real quick. Professional Tanglewood, we did it! A small 3-bedroom, single-floor house with a basement. Got an email from a friend. He says there's definitely some kind of paranormal activity here. Make sure you take a careful look around and gather as much evidence as you can for the ghost removal team. More info when you arrive. Thank you so much. Add all the items. Get me in there right now. Do it! Are you ready, gamers? The old Tanglewood is back. Oh, yes. It's happened. Listen out for distant sounds. Actually, great advice. Oh, the only map with rain. Dude. Are we gonna hit the Tanglewood screen? Oh my goodness. There's no blood moon, bro. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this and this. It's time. I mean, if we figure out the ghost instantly, we're gonna obviously do a quick investigation, but I'm assuming that won't happen every time. We need to detect a ghost present. I didn't spin for this one. My bad. Sorry. I don't think we have to worry about finding the ghost too fast. Although we do have all evidence because it's always professional. Because there's nothing beyond professional here. Wraith will be sick. It is actually gonna step in the salt, guys. Old Wraith could step in the salt. It's gonna work differently. Right? That was only a recent thing. I wonder how the fuck that's gonna work. Wait, how the hell... It wouldn't do footsteps after the salt, right? But it doesn't even do... That's the only difference. Anyway, we have detect a room below 10 degrees Celsius with a thermometer. and then capture a dirty water. Holy shit. These are some OG objectives right here. Let's go. Yeah, it just doesn't stomp afterwards. Alright, are you ready, guys? We're gonna find this bad boy. Wraith or Banshee, hopefully. Turn on the light. Oh my god. Yes, dude. What the fuck? Dude, the door opens properly. The new Tanglewood has a fucked up door that they changed for literally no reason but to like give us the fucking fat middle finger. Genuinely nobody asked. I mean, I think the new Tanglewood is a good map. But that's one of the changes that I don't like. Let's look around, shall we? Oh! Light. The light turned off. The light turned off. Wait a minute. Can you do this? I actually have no idea. I don't know if this works. It probably doesn't, but I'm gonna try it anyway. It doesn't fucking work. Obviously it doesn't. Dude, taking photos was like so hard. Is that the bone? Is that the fucking bone? Am I seeing that right? Is that the fucking bone? Holy shit. Look at the little chicken bone. Look at this right here. Take a picture. Bone photo. Give me that. Yes. And the old... With Thomas Wilson! Thomas Wilson, you're back, baby! They killed you! Forgot my password. The Thomas Wilson of my dreams is back. All hiding spots are open, by the way. Also, you can just walk on beds. You can walk, you can climb around like crazy. That shit's all still available. You can glitch the doors. Guys, how the fuck you do this again? You need to push them off their hinges. There we go. Gamers, 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 gamers. Look at that. Oh, yes. It's so good. Yeah, we can glitch on top of the cabinets. No, but I'm looking around. We got the bathroom like usual. Alright, we need to hold out the thermal. Also, every single character had the same hands, no matter what character you picked. I'm not holding anything, by the way. It's just automatically detecting. 16 here. That might just be the ghost walking around a little bit. It is still gonna break the lights if I do too many. Look at this, man. Look at the beautiful TV. Wait, the tutorial on the TV as well. Remember that? Holy shit. No way. No fucking way, man. Dude, it's another thing that I wish they didn't fucking remove from all of the maps. Every single map they've been reworking, they've been removing mannequins, which is one of my favorite things ever. To find a random mannequin and be like, oh my god, I know where the ghost is, and that's fucking creepy, dude. Why did they remove this? Why did they remove this? Somebody explain. Oh my god, there's no door here. I forgot. The door is over here now. Alright, let's see where this mannequin's from, shall we? Is it the basement or is it over here? No, it's over here. There's a mannequin, it's usually right there. But there's no more mannequin. Because the ghost did it. Oh my god. There's cock. Huge cock, not the small stinky cock that they have nowadays. This is glorious, massive cock. Yes, I'm cock shaming. The red car. Alright, we got 7 degrees here. I found it. Or unless it's here. No, it's not. It's in here. Look at that. 7 degrees. Bada bing, bada boom. We done it. Look at that light. Look at this light, man. This is why I was always crouch walking. Because you have this like cone of light surrounding you. And I can navigate in like spooky darkness. With like, this is the game. Was what the game played like. You could just walk around. As long as you knew kind of where you were going, you could navigate. It made the game a lot more skillful. Because like obviously pitch black, you can be as good at the game as you want to be. You cannot see anything, so you can't navigate. but this was just the perfect amount of darkness where professional players could make some ungodly, crazy-looking escapes, but noobs would be hopelessly lost and die all the time. But it really was such a cool way to, like, be good at the game. And now it's just pitch black for no reason! No reason! Just like a dark equals scary. Like, let's ruin the fucking game by making it so that you can't see anything. Unless you have a flashlight. And then, like, you just die, I guess. Doesn't make any sense. We got the thermo. We got the thermo objective. Look at this. Detect the room below 10 degrees Celsius with a thermometer. Can we get a perfect game? Can we get a perfect game with all pictures? None failed. I already failed that part, but maybe one of these times we got to try it. Now, a true perfect game was an inachievable act because you'd have to get, like, all fingerprints and, like, you had to take absolutely perfect photos. Anyway, I'm going to take a motion sensor for the objective. Dirty water, you got it. We're gonna take this guy. We're gonna place that writing book. Oh my god, another thing I love so much is we're gonna be able to set up the writing book and, like, have a proper investigation from the truck. A proper car alarm. Neil Phasmo could never. The car alarm in Tanglewood sounds like it's an alarm for babies. Turn it off. Shoosh. Can't place it here. I'll place it right there, I guess. You can't do that. It touched the door. There we go. Watch this. We're gonna set it up like that. And then we're gonna shine our flashlight at it. Strategy. Let's see about this. Or actually, let's see about this fingerprint. Cause, well, no, fingerprints are permanent. I don't have to worry. They don't disappear. They don't do that on this version. Where are you?
Close. Close.
How old are you?
Adult.
How old are you?
Adult.
How old are you? Alright, we got Spirit Box gamers. Spirit Box. Some things, man, the motion. Let's see. So you have, let's see if I still got it. This, 1 to the right, EMF. 2 to the right is Spirit Box. 1 to the left, freezing temperatures. 2 to the back is Ghost Orbs. Ghost Writing, sorry, my bad. Ghost Orbs is in the middle, so I think you have to go 3 to either side. 1, 2, 3. That's fingerprints, my bad, and then Ghost Orbs. These are in the middle, but I know the Spirit Box being 2. These 3, because there it actually matters which direction you go, because otherwise you're like spinning all the way around and you have to go through. So the EMF, freezing, and Spirit Box will forever be ingrained in my brain, because they were also so common, Spirit Box specifically, and freezing. These were like, Spirit Box and freezing were the 2 evidences you always found. The classic, look at that. Look at the mannequin, that is so fucking freaky. Dude, that needs to be a screenshot right now. I need to get my flashlight real quick. Give this to me. So sick. Boom. Look at that pool right there. Weird ass shape. I'm throwing this. No writing yet, but we do have Spirit Box. Remember. There we go. Alright, empty inventory. Watch this, by the way. You ever seen this before? You ever seen a magic trick? Huh? I kind of fuck it up right now. How do you do this again? Forget how you do this again. You like kind of just walk into them and then it just like pushes you upwards. Something like that, right? Any knowers? I didn't do this very much because I always found it cheating. But oh my god, I'm in space. What the hell? It's beautiful. There's no potato, is there? No potato. That was added later. I'm sorry. Turn that shit off. Oh, it moved the book. No writing in the book, though. Well, well, well. Alright, we're gonna grab some stuff. We did not see freezing yet. We should check for fingerprints. Throwing stuff over here. What are we thinking this is? It's throwing lots. Maybe another poltergeist. Ooh, big spike. Big spike, potentially. That could be EMF 5 right there. I think that could be EMF 5. Alright, let's see, though. We're gonna grab a video cam. Tripods, not entirely useless. Can you believe this? Having an item in the game that doesn't completely suck ass. Well, there's lots of items here that suck ass. So just this one, look at it. It takes up your whole screen. It's fucking garbage. And I love it. It's so stupid. At least it doesn't muffle your audio when you turn it on. See, that's nice at least. But you can't hear the sounds. It just, you can see the numbers. What was I picking up? I was looking for UV lights. And then we also want to confirm this EMF that we got going on. How's our sanity doing? 70% sanity, gamers. Here we go. Can we place it? Wait, watch this. We could do the... Is it turned on? Turn it on. Holy shit. No keyed strats. Watch this. I got a camera on the fucking roof, bro. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Nobody can stop me. I'm unstoppable. I don't see orbs, though. So maybe it changed Ghost Room. My bad. I forgot that I don't have to... press escape to get away from this screen. Because you're not zooming into it. You just walk away. What a life to live. Alright, let me set this up better. Can I even grab this? I think it's stuck. My bad. My bad. Whatever, get me in there. That's my fault. Threw that over there. All these things are broken now. You gotta go the long way around, bro. EMF. EMF. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the glow stick was busted. It only worked if you dropped it on the ground for some reason. If you held it, it didn't really work. One hell of a strange. So that actually makes the other item slightly better. Oh, I need to grab this here. Can I grab it from this side or what? I think I glitched it completely out of bounds, but that's fine. Oh! Oh my god! Fuck! I broke it. Dude! That's so loud. Alright, we still got 4 degrees here. Look how fast this thing is updating. Can you believe this? That's literally better than the tier 2 thermo. It threw the cock. Alright, let's grab a proper UV flashlight. So we probably have EMF. To do, here's the light switch. Dude, I genuinely am like... It might be the thing I'm most upset about. Just this, like, making the game so dark to the point that it just is not the same game anymore. That might be the biggest mistake I think the devs have made in terms of gameplay changes. Because it's just so much worse. Alright, that was the ghost event, I think, maybe. Let's grab this one instead, because it's much better. And then we do need to look for ghost orbs better, because I did kind of fuck that up. My bad. And then dirty water's never happening. It hasn't stepped on the motion sensor? What the fuck? You can get footsteps without it being fingerprints. Can you believe that? Oh, and this is gonna be a crucifix that doesn't actually, like, visually change after it's used. It's gonna just disappear after the second time it used. Alright, let's see here. We got It's so freaky, man. We got camera placed. We need to turn that on. Never forgetty. You need to see that green light. Let's see about this. Oh yeah, the fingerprints are not in the middle necessarily, right? They're just on the door somewhere. Okay, I think that with that we can say that it's not... Can I move this fucking door? Am I crazy here? Is that... What the fuck is with this door? Okay, this door is invincible! It can't be moved! I don't understand. Anyway, whatever. It's not fingerprints. So we're gonna rule... We can rule out fingerprints. So we could just... So the way you would rule out is you would go to fingerprints and then you would look at the ghost that it can be with these two evidence, and then you know, okay, it can't be poltergeist, wraith, spirit, and that's how you would do it. What an insane way. So then you would look... Okay. Jinn, Mare, Demon, Oni. So Jinn, Mare, Demon, Oni are the possibilities right now. And if it's EMF, it's gonna be even lower. So let's see. Oh! What the fuck was that? That was fucking freaky! EMF 5. EMF 4! The singing! Wait, let me take a picture. Can I get it? Holy shit, it worked. Ah! Look at it! Holy fuck! The way it walked, man. So good. What is it? EMF 4. Wait, is it not EMF 5? Oh, you turn on the light. What the hell? Weird. Okay, so all we have... We don't have freezing? Don't have freezing. We should check for orbs again. I feel like it's gotta be orbs. We don't have EMF, or... We haven't confirmed EMF, but I thought we saw it on the chart. Don't close the door, don't close the door. We didn't. No Snow Dragon and next. Thank you for the subbies. Thank you. Oh my god, that's a big spike right there. 58. Let's see this. Mouse. You have to click the mouse. Oh my god, I forgot to turn it off. It actually... So they've made the game so dark now, on the newest version, that you genuinely don't have to turn off the lights anymore to see with the night vision to find the orbs. So it's completely like out of my system that you have to do that. Because the game, it's like, so they made like put an artificial darkness filter on every single map. And so the night vision of the cameras makes it look like normal. It used to be like this. You turn on the lights, it would be like night vision trying to see in the dark, which would be fucking washed out like crazy so you couldn't see orbs. But then they made everything dark. But then the Dark Nation made all the maps dark. And the Fire Nation couldn't see anymore and died. Rest in peace, my Fire Nation. What else do we need? We need this guy. The old infrared light sensor. And maybe salt, if we can do that. My inventory. Of course, the lighter doesn't fit in a separate slot. That is definitely... Look at that light. Look at that camera. It's a fucking PNG, dude. Incredible. The lighter definitely doesn't provide any light on this. Alrighty. Now watch this. You can trigger... This is my favorite thing. I know I show it every time I go to old Phasmo, but it's just too good. I fucked it up. You have to rotate it into your inventory. Look at this. Permanent light. This is literally just a light sensor, by the way. If the ghost walks by, it makes a light. That's all. But you can glitch it out like this, and then you have a permanent light. Which is just kind of cool. Honestly, it's crazy that that's not an item you have in the game. Like a light, you can... Well, I know you have candles, but I mean, like... Why isn't it staying down? There we go. But lights like this would be really neat. in my opinion. But I know that would be like bad for performance or whatever. But anyway, okay, so what could we have here? If it's EMF 5, right? Jin or Oni. Oni can do airball. That's not a thing that is in the game yet. That's from the future, bro. So that's possible. Jin would be tricky. I think Jins could even turn off lights. I'm holding a burrito, yes. My hand is just completely stuck inside of the burrito right now. I think it's still orbs though, right? Because like what else would it be? If it's orbs, it would be Jin. Would it be... Freezing is not possible. Ghost writing would be Oni. So it's orbs or ghost writing. Let's turn this off properly. And then also let's see if it's still here. Still here. You see that, by the way? Like how much better that is? It only makes the loud heartbeat sound if you look at the ghost. Should check. I mean, it's probably too late now. EMF 4, fuck. So you would get jump scared, like, dynamically by ghosts. Because you would look away. You would, like, hear the doors all rattling as if there was, like, a ghost event. But you wouldn't hear anything. And then you would look at the ghost. And suddenly you would hear the heartbeat, and it would lead to like this really scary moment. But that's not a thing no more. Let's see, now the lights are off. Orbs are just so hard here. He's messed up. I think we genuinely need more. We're gonna need 2 cameras here. Can I please place it? There we go. I mean, we could also clip through here, actually. I gotta turn it on and then place it crouched instead. That was my mistake last time, I think. If I place it crouched... I'm not sure if that'll work, but we're gonna try. Let's see. No activity right now. Dude, actually having difficulty finding the ghost. That's incredible. I saw orbs. I swear I saw the leftover of an orb right there. Something. Oh my god, there it is. Look how sneaky that is. Look how sneaky that is. Orbs right now is just like a participation trophy. In the current game, there's no difficulty to it whatsoever. The actual... I think this is genuinely one of the most investigative things you have to do is place the cameras in such a way to cover the whole room. And then actually, like, make sure to set up the environment to, like, have the lights be off. You could even do other things, like have the writing book be standing up straight right next to it so you could see it be written in front of you. And, like, I guess you could also set up, like, a EMF or something. You'd have to, like, find the spot of the orbs. Like, I'm not saying it was fun every time, because it was definitely a pain in the ass a lot of the time. But it was, like, a true investigation you had to do. Alright, so we know for sure orbs. So, Poltergeist, Jin, Mare, which... most likely Jin or Mare. Which Mare would be freezing, that seems unlikely. Ghost writing is not possible. Fingerprints would be Poltergeist, which seems unlikely. And then EMF would be Jin. So it does seem like Jin is most likely. Which I guess we could figure that out during a hunt, which would be crazy. American turn on light. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all... Not in the game yet, is it? I don't think at this point. Also, motion sensor has still not been detected. That is wild. I don't need these anymore then. And I want the footsteps. Dude, the way the character holds the old salt, like, this is really fucked up grip. It almost looks like it's upside down for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, this ghost loves to go crazy on the thing. The claw. Yes. Shut up. Alright, we go with salt. Triple salt, baby. Yes. That's how we did it back in the day. Alright, let's, I placed one here, which hasn't detected the ghost at all. Oh, we can't place it on anything. You can only place it on like walls. Oh, except in the salt. Sneaky. No footsteps. It stepped into salt. It didn't make any noise when it would step in salt unless it started stomping. Which it hasn't done right now. Uh-oh! Ah! Wait, I can't hide! That's not a thing! Because there's no furniture hiding. Help me! Dude, how fucking scary is this? You don't hear anything. Oh, I think it's actually a djinn. Help! Dude, the surprise though. Oh god. It doesn't even detect flashlight, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god, we lived. You would hear no footsteps whatsoever. It would just be the equipment blinking that would give it away. That it was hunting. Now, I think what I saw there, it was hard to tell because it was Shadow Ghost, is that when it was at a distance... Oh, the 1 second ghost events though, those are different. Wait, is that even 5? No, still not. What the hell? What's up with that, man? A little burpee? You would only be able to tell. Oh, there you go. Footsteps? No stomp. Wait, the stompies are separate from fingerprints, though, no? Excuse me. Good lord, that's one long EMF. I was about to say, what the fuck? It's just regular stomps. That's fine, or whatever. We got the bone, right? Good lord. Can I take this one? It's hard to take this one. See if that worked. It did work, and it does it again. Ah! Now I can hear the stomps. Ah, I got stuck! Run! It lost me instantly. The ghosts were so fucking stupid. Like, if you broke line of sight, they instantly lost where you were. They had no object permanence. It was literally peekaboo. Where'd he go? Is that not fast? I think that's definitely fast. That's like a djinn, no? Oh god. It's so hard to see. Dude, this is what no evidence was like. No evidence was so hard. Because the only thing you could do to tell if it was faster is look at the speed of the ghost. Which... Oh, that was kind of freaky. Which, let's say that it's not right, then it would have to be ghost riding, which... Wait, no. Freezing. That's never happening, right? Game of 4. Let's see this. Wait, it's no longer here? Are you kidding me, man? Wait, what? Or did it just break? It's still haunted from here, no? There used to be some issues with this thing just not just randomly breaking. It's not two evidence. That was never a thing. Stopping. I think it was just out of the room. Oh. Ah! Yay! Yay! Ah! I forgot they do that! That's fucking scary!
They walked around the grace period. It wasn't just them doing like the gritty in one place.
Like for no reason. They would actually walk around. They turned it into turn-based combat, where you get your turn to run away, and then the ghost gets their turn to chase you. Instead of this, like, where they would run around during the grace period. You are gone forever, bro. Uh-oh. It was kind of fucked up not being able to get the ghost to find you. But it was also when, like, you didn't have to do that. Because not every ghost was like a speed ghost, so the only way you would figure them out is by finding them during a hunt. Alright, I'm gonna go with Jin here. Let's see. I mean, there's a good chance that I misjudged it, but from what I could, like, somewhat tell, it seemed like it got a little faster at a distance. I am, like, several years out of practice with this mechanics, so we'll see. We'll see if we got it right. Definitely feels like freezing was unlikely. Although there was, like, once it got below 3, I think it was freezing here. So maybe we did see that. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, we're gonna go with Jimbo. 15%. Now what's this smoke? Not look, don't look, don't look at spoilers. It will show you if you got it correct or not. Yes! Let's fucking go! Dude, that would feel so good back in the day when you figured out a ghost. That would have been a video right there. That would have been a fucking video. It would have been by YouTube right there. Because I was hunting for my fucking life to find any ghost. I would play for hours at a time to find ghosts that that gave you a challenge, which actually led to such cool moments. I used to have this playlist that you can still find if you want to see some of these older games. That is like the insane ghost playlist, where I have like a huge compilation of all the videos where I found like really difficult ghosts. That was like such a big part of the content that I made, is like finding really tricky ghosts. Because there was such a, like, right now the player is just so overpowered that there's no ghost that can give you trouble anymore. Like, it happens sometimes that you die, but it's rarely that you'll like be fighting for your life to figure out a ghost anymore. Which was just such a thing back then.
Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Someone is staring at me? Run, run. Is it John Phasmophobia? Where do we go next? Grafton! Old Grafton. Are you ready? Are you ready for Old Grafton? Oh my god, it's gonna be glorious. Alright, we got everything. Are you ready for this? Wait, what did it say? Select job. A 2-story, 4-bedroom farmhouse. Got an email from a friend. It said the same thing every time. He always gets an email from a friend. I think this is just a random little bit of lore. But anyway, we're going in. Ready up. We're listening for distant sounds once more. And look at this map. It has completely changed. This has to be something that most people watching remember.
All right, we're here.
We got Barbara Williams in response to everyone. 10 degrees Celsius. Smudged it. Also, we got way more money that one time. We need to spin. Sorry.
I've got nothing else to report, unfortunately.
You're a shade. Shades. We're definitely tricky. Wait, shades have... Let me read. Some of these things have changed. Being shy means it goes harder to find. Yeah, no, the shade, for some reason we assumed for the longest time that shades would be more active. I mean, they are more active than if there's more people, but it's not like it becomes an Oni if there's only one person. But we assumed for the longest time it worked that way. Anyway, we need to get 10 degrees Celsius, we need to smudge the ghost, we need to get dirty water again. Can we do it at least once? We gotta get dirty water at least once. Barbara Williams right here, let's get in there. Pick up that key. Get going here. Now look at this. Are you ready? Oh my god. It actually feels so weird to be back here. I'm home. What? Dude. This is crazy, man. What? Look at this. Dude, we need to find a voodoo doll. Temperature going down a little bit, going up and down and left and right. 14 degrees right now. Oh, the axe on the dining table for some reason. No breaker over here. That's fine. We got a breaker in the attic. They have such an oppressive noise, these maps. Like, they really have this, like, buzzing sound that really makes you feel like... kind of claustrophobic, even though the map is quite spacious. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I heard something. I heard a sound over there. Look at him run. Oh my god! Where'd he go? He ran away. He's gone. Come back. It was the best, man. Did it clip behind the wall? No? I heard a throw. Wait. Wait, did that just do what I think? It just detected 2 degrees, but like how? Dude! It doesn't do that no more, right? It only detects temperatures now if you're in the same room with it. Like... The thermo is... I mean, it's... I understand why they did it, because it led to a lot of confusion. Where you would, like, stand in a room and not know if it was low. So this room is warm, right? This room is cold. So the way that these thermos work is that they have a laser coming out of it. I don't know if you can see. There you go. They have a laser, and the laser is what gives it the temperature reading. So you point it at the thing you want to read the temperature for. So it makes a lot more sense. It's not like it sucks up air and detects heat somehow. It does it with like infrared or whatever. I don't actually know how it works. But anyway, so you would point it, you could point it into a room. So you could just walk by rooms. For example, if you were on high school, you could walk by a room. Well, it was very inconsistent, as you can see right here. It's not doing it right now. So it the thermal was bugged sometimes. But that's a bug. That's not, oh, that's because of the door. Oh, it might be because of the door. Oh, shit! Yo, it's actually sophisticated as fuck. Wait. I didn't realize it worked that way. No, but you can sometimes put it through. Interesting. Cool. I mean, I just think that's cool that you can actually point it at something. I mean, obviously it doesn't work at infinite range. Well, actually. I mean... Wait, what? Holy shit. No, it's not updating anymore. It's kind of impressive. Dude, that is far, man. That's some advanced tech right there. Damn. Yeah, right now, in the current version of the game, it only detects temperature on where you are standing. So no matter where you point it, it doesn't detect that temperature at all. To the point where if you are, like, using it in a room, and then you throw it... Oh, no, that's like the tier 1, for example. If you're holding the tier 1, it detects temperature where you're standing. And if you stand in this room and you throw it into another room, it's not going to detect temperature there. It's still going to detect the temperature here because that's where you last held it. They just made every thermo work like the tier 1. It's cold. Cold breath, baby. Oh, yeah. We're so back. Give me that freezing right fucking now. Look at that. I feel like this does not happen much anymore, man. I truly miss moments like this in the game now. These are like such... Some of my favorite moments were like walking into a room. And I think the reason it doesn't happen is, for example, like the breaker starts off by default. It starts off by default nowadays. It doesn't start on anymore. So like it's hard to have... I mean, you should go turn on the breaker, so that's not necessarily a good excuse. I don't know, look at this. It's so good, man. Oh my god. We have a fucking board, bro. I gotta be right back. I gotta get a camera. And we got a boner. Holy shit, I forgot! Did you see that? It shot like a fog laser across the screen. It was like a glitch where it would I forgot how it worked. I mean, I don't know if we ever figured out how it worked, but there was just like a default location or something for the ghost. And then sometimes it would like do a ghost or an airball or just like for some reason change its position. And then the airball would like shoot through the entire map. You saw this specifically like on Prison. You would see these like balls zip around the map, which was kind of crazy. We did just get thermo, which is nice. And then we need to get in there with some more stuff. How is our sanity? Oh, it's actually 86. Look at that. Nice. I forget that I have to hold the sprint all the time. That's my bad. I'm kind of walking slowly. And then we need to take a photo cam. Let's fucking go. How far back? To the first version of Phasmo. After like the first month. Is the 2020 build. I think. Oh boy. Blinky blinky. Oh! 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 Is this a demon? What the fuck? No, it's a banshee! Wait, believe her win! Because demons are not like this anymore. Or not on this version. Banshees are demons. Demons are banshees. What? Wait a minute. Right? I had super high sanity. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting behind the door. This was the safe zone. Because nothing, the furniture did not work. Bro, it's a long hunt, man. What the fuck? Okay. Give me this. I need to get this photo. I need to get this photo. This tiny ass bone. Leave this here for now. Get the hell out of here. Goodbye. It's frozen. Demon is Spirit Box writing. It is orbs, right? No. I'm gonna leave this here. Oh no, just I'm thinking demon, but it's banshee. I think it's EMF something. I don't know. It's the old evidence. Uh-oh. It couldn't be hunting because my flashlight would be blinking. Okay, get me out of here. Yeah, it is crazy how much content there was in the initial release, man. Like, I mean, there's a reason that it did so well. And that it went so viral. I'm not seeing anything here, but anyway. So, it should be Banshee, right? Because our sanity is super high. That was a mega early hunt. Yo, we're getting such cool ghosts. We had an instant polter ability on our very first, like, second into the first match that we played today. And then we had a crazy early hunting Banshee. Like, they're showing off all the old stuff, man. Alright, so that would be, let's see. Wait, what is Banshee? Let me look it up real quick. Banshee would be EMF, fingerprints, freezing. Ooh, I kind of want to check for fingerprints, see if I can get some pictures. Wait a minute. We'll hold on to. Actually, we can't. We'll grab one of these guys. Why not? Crucifix weakness. Yes, right. I think so. That used to be the Banshee's weakness. Oh god, it turned off. No, it didn't. The chocolate crucifix. Yeah, kind of. It does look like candy. Alright, throw this over here. Oh, I forgot that this thing sucks. Holy shit, I need to get UV. That is incredible. That's such a good fingerprint. What the fuck? Now you can actually, I genuinely forgot. This has just been such a simple thing. or such a obvious thing that it like became ingrained in my memory. But you can take pictures of doors without using the UV, which will show you if it's fingerprints or not. So you don't have to light it up with the UV to take the picture, which is crazy tech. Captain Skittles, thank you for the 46. Alright, we're gonna see some of these old fingies. Hopefully they're on the first door as well. We can get, this is like the best photo you wanted. The best repeatable photo you wanted was a fingerprint photo. And they don't disappear ever. They stay permanently. Should be on this door, no? Wait, I thought I touched that door, maybe not. I guess it just... EMF4, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, look at that fingerprint, man. It's so clean. And then... how does he do it? How does he do it? Ah! Where you going, Grandma? What the fuck? That is creepy. What was that? Holy shit. That's fucking scary. Get through this? Bro, I'm farming. You can't stop me. Let's check for EMF 5 on this. EMF 3 again. I hope the ghost photo counted. It did. Why doesn't fingerprints work on this? You hater game? I forgot that fingerprints on Windows, I guess, don't work. There were lots of issues like that. That got fixed eventually. Alright, goodbye. I'm out of here. Goodbye, gamer. We have fingerprints. Banshee. And then it would be EMF 5 to finish it off, which we didn't see, but we're gonna assume that it's there. We got the photo of the board though. Gaming with Joshua, thank you for the 46 Soul of the Dark. Thank you for the 10. Alright, get me out of here. That was a sick game. We didn't go upstairs though. Wait a minute. This hiding spot, I mean, it didn't work in this version, but this was a pretty good hiding spot for a long time. The chair right there. Once they added hiding behind furniture. Look at this. Look at this place. The old attic with all the caulk. So it's actually a way smaller map. It feels like, at least. I mean, I think in terms of size it might be largely similar. There's a much smaller bathroom, that's for sure. Just like nursery room with the beer over here. Always questionable. Anyway. It touched another door, maybe. Another thing that definitely don't miss is if you toggle your inventory, your flashlight turns off, which is very annoying. Luckily, that's been long changed. Let's see, any door touch? Yo, Rihanna, thank you for the 5. Did it touch that again? Same thing, you know? That one's here. Let's try it again. I mean, I know it's not gonna work, but... Wait, that one did work. Wait, did I just do a bad angle? Ah! Where you going, Grandma? What the fuck? You spin me right round. What the fuck? I know what's going on. It's an old glitch. Old glitch on Grafton was that the pathfinding used to path in this room specifically above you, which was actually an issue on like a lot of maps with multiple floors. It would path to above you, so it would walk away from you, which honestly was like really cool because you thought, like, knowing that obviously it takes away a little bit of what just happened, but imagine you just start playing the game and you don't know. Like, those are added spookiness because you're like, where'd the ghost going? Is it a hunt? No, it's not. The ghost is just walking off somewhere to do God knows what. Like, how creepy is that? Yo, every is blue. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, well, that should be a banshee. Very cool. Broom, broom. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Yo, Archer! We did get a banshee, an early hunting banshee. Holy shit! Thank you. What the fuck is happening? Archer with the 15 gifties and Noah with the 10 gifties. Thank you, dude. Look at these little payouts, man. Nowadays we get like thousands. We get like 1,000 for like a low value game is like 1,000. A nightmare mode perfect game is like 2,000 or higher, and then the like no evidence games are like 4,000 or something, and now you get like 200. Holy, I mean, it's 2 levels always. Wait, no, the experience was decoupled from the money, which was also a weird thing. Yo, Blue, thank you for even more gifties. John Phasmo is back. Welcome back, John Phasmo. Where are we going next? I would love to go to Bleasdale. It's not professional though, so we gotta reset. Dude, you guys are so confident. I mean, to be fair, that was, so there's 12 ghosts, right? And 3 of the ghosts were on the wheel. So that was a 25% chance, and 35% of people were like, I'll take those odds. Hey, you won though. You won though. What can I say? 700,000? GG, well played. Professional Bleasdale, there we go. A 2-story, 3-bedroom farmhouse with an attic. We have recently received information about a possible haunting at this location. Head there and gather as much evidence as you can so the ghost removal team can finish the job once you leave. More info when you arrive. Oh, shit. All right, finally. We got all of our stuff. Let's head in there, shall we? Use the truck screens to help locate the ghost. How do they help you exactly to locate the ghost? I guess you could place items. Does it even show anything on this? Anyway, we got Steven Jones here. Dirty Water is our second objective. What the hell? Let's go watch this. Old Bleasdale, are you ready? Yo, Kalas, thank you for the 5. This one right here. My beloved Bleasdale attic. They took it away from me. I mean, they did add another Bleasdale. Let me, the wheel on this one, true. I need to reset that 1 second. All right, let's see. So all the ghosts are back on and no mimic, of course, keep that in mind. So this is literally just this ghost, just shade, and that's all you get. So don't get overconfident. I really hope attic. Attic would be my ultimate dream. So we're gonna go check it out. Let's head in there, shall we? I actually like this logo too. This like old sanity thing. Anyway, it's a response to people who are alone, by the way. Not that it matters when you're playing by yourself, but anyway. EMF and smudge sticks as our other objective. Totally fine. Look at this place. The glowy bushes for some reason. Incredible. There's a voodoo doll. There's a voodoo doll. Can you do this, or was this not a version where it worked on? I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna try it. Oh my god, it did work. I think I just heard something, though. You can get interaction off of the bloody knife. I'm hearing throws here. You can also get a photo of the voodoo, no? Which this was... Chill, buddy. I don't know if it's gonna work like this, but I'm gonna try. Yo, it does work. How sick. This actually was always a bug, by the way. It was never intended to work that way. What? That's fucking crazy. Where'd he go, man? Holy shit, he went run away, up, down, all the way up through the corner of the door, and then it started running again inside here somewhere. That is fucking crazy. Where'd you end up, man? What? Dude. So awesome, man. That is fucking sick. Oh, I hear a footstep. Bro, the footsteps are just... They need to play... Like, they genuinely... I am... As, like, a way to apologize for all the shit they've made the player base go through in the last 2 months. They should honestly go back to old Phasmo, like, mandatory once... They should have, like, a play session with the team and, like, write down all of the stuff that's been removed and bring some of it back. Because I genuinely think some of the stuff that have been removed, I don't even know if they did it, like, too consciously or if it was just, like, a slow-moving force over time. Yo, Shawarma Beast, thank you for the 5. But stuff like the footsteps disappearing and now being a paramic only thing is just not good, man. That's just... It just takes away from... like, interactions with the ghost in, like, a really meaningful way. I need to grab this thing. I got a ghost photo just now, by the way. Holy shit, I was standing on the box. I mean, the spirit footstep is not a thing they should bring back, for sure. But just the footsteps in general were so... I can't take that photo, because I already have the photo. You can only take one. Unfortunately. Wait, that made footstep noise. What? Did you hear that? That was fucking sick. Where are you, bro? We're still looking for the random actual ghost room. We got a lot of photos, though. Oh! I think it's also because... Oh my god, 6.9 minus. Nice. It's also because there didn't used to be so many items. So then the light switch was more likely to be interacted with. Oh my god, you can't open this door. You need to find the key first. I forget. That's so stupid. Whoopsie. Okay, we have freezing. Where's the key? I forget. Isn't it in the living room somewhere? Like over there? This one? That's a car key though. That can't be it. It's upstairs? Upstairs in the hallway or something. I'm checking. And then next to the telephone over here. The little green key or whatever. No? In my brain it was there, but maybe maybe the car key. Oh my god, it's the bone. Where the fuck is this key? Ah, there it is. See, I knew it was here, but it's not in the next to the telephone. My bad. The little green key. That's the only map where I think you have to do this. It might be Grafton backdoor as well. It never really mattered though, because you would always just go out the front door again. Holy, the white noise is so oppressing. And then you leave and it's just peace. It's beautiful. Alright, here we go. It's pretty active. I don't know if that's shade behavior, guys. Although the game has been known to be buggy here and there, you know? So who knows? Let's grab you. Wait, is shade? Can it even be shade with the freezing? Rip. F. I need to leave my thing here. I assume I can open it now? I think so. Man, we're so slow. I don't really mind it right now, but definitely if we were to go back, that's not something I would bring back. The slowness. Where are you?
Close.
How old are you?
Child.
Child? What? I forgot I could do that. That's fucking scary. How old are you? What? Dude, that's crazy. Child death? Child F? I heard death. Another interaction. Holy shit, we're getting better at the game. What do we got? Wraith, Mare, Wraith, Mare, Demon. The trifecta. YMD. Or WMD, sorry. It's the classic. I'm trying to throw my shit on the floor. The OG, if you got Spirit Box and Freezing, which was like the two most common evidence. Look at that terrible skybox though. You can see it's just like a painting. I mean, it kinda, they can get away with it. Definitely doesn't look very realistic though. It's a much more realistic sized moon though than they have now. The moon is definitely the moon in real life is closer to this than it is to the moon in the game in the current version. Because the moon in the game in the current version would literally be on like collision course with Earth. It would be like within the fucking the gravitational well, and we would all be dying in like a year or something when the moon crashes into the Earth and causes human extinction. Luckily, it's just fake. I don't need this right now. I just want this. I want this. And a camera. 3 days remain. Fucking Majora's Mask or whatever. Which one it is. That's the Phasmo moon, or the new moon. Alright, we got potential orbs for Mare. Fingerprints for Wraith, I think. And then writing for Demon. Of course. How could I forget? Give me this. Replace. Boom. Then we look for fingies. Just throwing shit here. Did it just throw that? It threw this way. Can we get a photo? Please. Yes! Dude, we're halfway. We got 5 pictures. Let's get out of here. Does that turn this on? I did not. Alright, I'm gonna place the... Oh, shit! I don't think you can get this, but I'm gonna try. But I can't, because I have no photos. I don't think... Can you get a writing photo? I'm assuming that should work. Wait, we have a demon! Demon. Well then. Well then. That's not quite a shade, unfortunately. I'm gonna try... Take a photo of that. And we need to get the bone still. Which we also saw. We're actually going crazy for pictures here. The way that it worked is that it would, like, give you points for photos. That was, like, in a random range. I need to get a flashlight too. And if you broke like a certain point threshold, it would increase the payout. So there was one specific threshold, which I forgot what the number was, like 50 or something, that in order to reach that, you would need like perfect pictures and really high rolls, and then you could get the perfect game. But that was extremely rare. Because not only did it require like having a fingerprints ghost and taking like 7 fingerprints photos, but it also required you actually like getting really high rolls on every single one of those fingerprints photos. Where did I find this? It wasn't it upstairs? I think it was upstairs. We should also go to the attic, of course. That's the room I miss the most. We should, oh god. Oh god! Demon! He's coming! Stomp, stomp. Give me this, give me this. Don't kill me. Don't you kill me. Dude, it's so quiet and creepy. You just don't know, man. Ah! Oh Lord, he coming! Stop it! Holy shit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, I love it. The spooky tension. Wait a minute. Another picture. No, you ruined it! That was during a hunt, I guess. The tension of having your flashlight blink so you know the ghost is hunting, but you have no idea where he is. Like, you just know where the ghost is at all times nowadays. There's no, like, surprise factor to the hunts. Unless the start. Like, the start is the surprise, and then after the start, you're genuinely okay. Unless it's a Cormos, and then you're just dead, I guess. Alright, let's try this photo now that we already messed it up anyway. No, this show me glitch is still in here. Can you stop? Hey, you're supposed to stand up straight, brother. There we go. Interaction. No ghostwriting. That shit's busted. But look at this. Look at this OG ghostwriting, though. The wacky symbols. That's a screenshot. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, and you had to, like, I don't know, some kind of Latin text or whatever. I don't know. Fishy, thank you for the 25. Okay, get the hell out of here. We have, in fact, a demon. Which the demon can early hunt, but not, like, at any time. The demon had, like, this really weird ability where if you had an Ouija board, it would use less sanity if you failed a question, I think. Which was very rarely anything that mattered. Because you would only get it, like, 30% of the time. We only got EMF. I should have smudged the ghost. There you go. You see how you get spoiled? Because the objective completes?
Welcome back.
190 though, because we got 30 for photos. Look at this. This is why for the longest time I was so sad. Luckily, this has now been fixed, but this was actually broken for a really long time, where the photos was like half your money. If you were really good at photos, which was like basically the only thing outside of obviously knowing the ghost that you had any like agency in as the player, is taking good pictures. And it was hard as well. Like, $30 from photos here, I get 10 for the objective, 10 for the other objective, 10 for the bone, and then the insurance doesn't get multiplied. This is just a bug. This was in the game for like several years until I, at one day, told DK, hey, you know we get like $10 insurance and nobody knows what this is, right? And DK was like, no, what is that? And I just showed him a picture of this and he was like, oh no, that's bugged. I'll change it in the next patch. And that was it. It's just like removed as if nothing ever happened. Anyway, yeah, don't ignore that. That's not supposed to be there. You did get this money, by the way, I think, right? So you get 10. This is 60 times 3 because it's professional, which is 180, and then plus 10 from the insurance. So you do actually get the money. So people have been getting $10 for free for like the first 2 years, basically. But anyway, so I really loved how much of your money came from the photos because it was such a skillful task to do. And then they removed that because they moved the photos outside of the difficulty multiplier, which just basically made it worthless. But now they've brought it back. So now I'm happy again. Anywho, where do we want to go? I think Mr. Cock and John Phasmophobia are watching from the sidelines, by the way. We should go to Asylum, I think, at this point. And oh my god, there it is. You couldn't have asked for more. We gotta do it. We'll do Asylum, and I think we'll do Asylum like multiple times. I want to not just do one here, but I gotta add all my items again. Before I forget, we should spin, because, I mean, it'll be fine, because the loading is gonna take forever here. We might actually genuinely crash, because the game used to crash regularly while loading into Asylum, so let's see how it goes. We have all of our stuff. Pray to the Asylum gods that we get to play the game. And let's try. Here we go. Don't do it. Don't do it! Uh-oh. 90%? Usually just get stuck on 90% for a while. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. guys. I think we might not make it. Help me! Just a minute of loading. This is with like hardware that did not exist at— oh my god, we made it!
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Holy
Get set
shit.
up before investigating.
Jennifer
Remember
Martinez
to
right
check the
here.
whiteboard for
Prevent
help.
the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Paranormal activity with an EMF reader and witness a ghost event. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Can we find hallway orbs, guys? Look at this place. Do you remember? Do you remember? Oh my god. Dude, look at those hallways. Look at those fucking hallways. The endless despair walking down one of these, knowing that every step you take down the hallway is a step you'll have to run back away from the ghost when it's hunting. Instead of the fucking doors locking and completely ruining the entire map from day one that they added the map. Stupid as fuck. Wait. Oh. I was like, why is the light on there? But that's just glitched for some reason. I'm looking for orbs. Obviously very unlikely to find it, but I found it several times throughout my time playing on Asylum, and every time it's pog as hell. But it has to be like either in a hallway, which I think on this version you can just get hallway ghosts, which is fucked up, or it has to be like clipping out of the room. All right, so welcome to Asylum. We might be here for 20 minutes before we have any interaction with the ghost, but that's the beauty of this map. You would only go, yeah, like, it's like they're trying, it's kind of like trying to have your cake and eat it too, by making this map not suck so much for like solo gameplay. They made it to like fit nobody, because like it used to be this map where you would only go to if you were like totally insane and you wanted to go on a really long adventure. But like Asylum doesn't really fit that bill anymore, like the new Asylum. I think it's also partly to blame, the cursed possessions are partly to blame, because the cursed possessions are just like a little too, make it too easy to play on it. And the hum, man. What? Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude, if that's not a showcase for why they should bring back footsteps, I don't know what the fuck is, man. How cool is that? Why did they remove this? It's so sick. It's like you're actually hunting a ghost. Instead of fucking nothing. It's so fucking cool. Also, it's freezing. Dude, what a pog moment. Like, finding the ghost like that was so cool. And it didn't happen, like, all the time, obviously, because the ghost has to be close to the... Also, yeah. The ghost has to be close to the entrance for that to work. But you would just walk around, and then you would hear, like, a stomp, and you would be like, wait a minute. That's not my friend. We split up. I went to the left side, and he went to the right side, and I just heard a footstep. So that must be the ghost. And then your friend comes around the corner, motherfucker! But then the one time he doesn't, you know you found the ghost. Alright, I gotta get this. I gotta get this. This is fucking awesome. I thought we were gonna be here for a while. This is why we're gonna do multiple Asylum games. We gotta have at least one Asylum game where we're walking around aimlessly for 20 minutes and then we see the door in the distance that's just been opened by the ghost with the light streaming through the hallway. That's my favorite moment. Alright, let's see though. I think it touched the door. Maybe not. Okay, we got cold breath, which is guaranteed freezing. So, there you go. Place the writing book. Stompy. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Dude, what the fuck? Demon Ure. Demon or Ure? Where are you? Wait, isn't Spiritbox demon? Where are you? What, didn't we roll Ure or something? No, we rolled that last time. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Never mind. It is a demon. It is a demon. How old are you? Holy shit, what a speed run. That is awesome. Now watch this. Get the bone over here. Dude, imagine. I still think back to the that doesn't make any sense. To the Michael Jackson ghost we got in the kitchen one time. Please help. This place is just so huge, man. And we have not, like, all these rooms are so big. And you could get a ghost in every single one of them. And, like, there's an upstairs to the left, to the right, and downstairs to the left and to the right. And the hallways are seemingly endless. They go on forever. Tiny chicken. Well, yeah, I'm just seeing. If we can find it, man, in this room right here, I'm not going very far. I just wanted to check, like, a few rooms. Just in case the game wanted to bless us. Anyway, yeah, we just got a little appetizer for Asylum. We're coming back here for sure. Can we do... the objective was, like, dirty water or something, right? Like, we will be making our return here several times today. It's just a little early stop here. Demon on Asylum, and it doesn't unfortunately have stats. You can't, like, see how long it took, but that felt like it was like 5 minutes or something. Which is crazy. And you get 45 instead of 10 because it's a large map. So way more money just like that. Good stuff. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get here. If we get a good map.
Looks like there are
Tripod.
in need of help.
What do we get? Ridgeview. We've been to Ridgeview, but I wouldn't mind going back, I guess. Tanglewood. We should go Ridgeview again. We didn't ever go upstairs in Ridgeview. Let's spin before we get in there, which is gonna be a Revenant. Dude, a Revenant. I mean, we found so many crazy ghosts today already. They gotta give us the Revenant, right? We'll definitely go to high school. Prison is not in the game yet. That was the first map that was added in like December of 2021, I think. Or January of 2021. Or like this, I think it was December of 2020. It was like right on December, end of December, start of January. Ghost presence with a motion sensor, and then EMF reader and smudge stick. All right, here we go. Let's try and get some photos. The ultimate dream. I managed to get a copy of the key. I've left it on the desk for you. Shut up. All right, gamers. That's the front door. That doesn't make any sense. Bro, give me another poltergeist. We walked in, our first game on old version today was we walked in here and everything exploded and it was an instant poltergeist. It was incredible. I love the light here. Like, just so much. This, like, slightly more... Do we even have that? Do we even have any more lights now? There's a few, like, small, like, nightstand lights that are different colored. We don't have many lights that are so, like, different. Look at that. This is, like, a white, super harsh light, and then you got this, like, lovely, warm light here. Right? They don't really do that anymore. Really nice. Alright, gamers. Give me that bone. We get a basement ghost here or upstairs? Upstairs hallway, the roaming was so fucked. Yo, we get this though. Excuse me. We gotta ask again. This might get me killed though. I do have sanity pills, I guess. How many pickles can you fit up your butt? Bro, they're so... They don't do any pickles in this. What the hell? No pickles. Did I get interaction? That's the second time we got 0 pickles. I'm looking for the bone. We should also hold the thermo, of course. I think it's gonna be upstairs. I haven't heard anything either. I mean, I love the cursed possessions. It has, like, caused the pacing of the game. Like, I mean, I do not use them all the time for this specific reason here. Because, like, while I'm playing now, I'm just realizing how fun it is to actually, like, walk around aimlessly. And the added knowledge of not having them at all. I mean, now we have the board, right? Which I guess would be an escape. But not having any cursed possessions just meant that you had to take it, like, super serious. You had to be like, I need to find this ghost, because if I don't, like, there's nobody that's gonna help me. Like, it's not like I can just... It basically use, like, a cheat code every time I get stuck a little bit. Just use the cursed possession. You can't. This doesn't work like that. It's gotta be in the bedroom back there. I mean, you kind of have a cheat code in the way of the thermo, I guess, because the thermo is, like, way too strong. Ah! I hear stompies. Right? I thought I heard a stomping. Hello? What? What are you doing? It's this shoe. Or are they just like... They might just be like this. They might just be clipped into the... It was sink? Oh, the sink! But there's no temperature here. It might just be bugged, though. Let's throw it on the ground and pick it back up. Definitely issues I don't miss. Just keeps throwing the same fucking item here. Ah, I threw the shoe now. Interaction on the shoe, baby. Let's go. I do think there was some... I'm like, honestly... Like, I think the... It's just true that the new media system with, like, audio, video, and photo is, like, obviously better. Because there's just, like, more you can do. And it feels like a better investigation. But there was kind of something magical to... the old system of having to take pictures. Like, it obviously didn't make much sense. Oh, that looks like EMF 5. Because you had, like, you would take pictures of items that were already thrown, and then, like, point at them like, yeah, that's an interaction. Like, it realistically was stupid, but, I don't know, I thought it was kind of sick. Alright, so it's probably EMF 5. Yeah, 5, it's like a, one of those... cameras you have to roll to get another photo. You have to, like, rotate the little disc. Only 5 pictures. Come on now. Alright, we're gonna put this right here. And then we're gonna set... Let's see. You touched a bunch of doors. Maybe not. What? What the fuck was that? I'm gonna place this pointing at the flashlight. Or at the book. Where are you? Are you here?
Here.
Are you close?
Close.
No close to busting, unfortunately. How old are you? How old are you? Shut up. Shut up. Wraith Mad Demon, of course. The classic. I'm telling you, man, we're seeing live why Wraith Mare Demon was such a notorious combo. Because you would just walk in, get freezing. Well, I guess we... No, we didn't get freezing. We got EMF. I'm stupid. Never mind. Jin or Oni. I mean, it could be freezing for... No, it can't be. I don't think, actually. I don't know. Never mind. Never mind. It's wrong. I mean, you would walk in and get freezing, and then you would go get your first load of evidence items, which usually, for me, involved the spirit box, and then you would get spirit box. Because spirit box has always and is still the easiest evidence to get. As long as you're near the ghosts. That has never changed. But other evidences have gotten much easier. Alright, we're gonna check for... What is it again? Ghost writing for Oni, ghost orbs for Jin, and that's it, right? Because it can just be Oni and Jin. Yes. So, orbs, the writing is already in there, but we'll check for orbs. I think we might need 2 cameras. We should... I can't check in the book. I need to check here. Motion sensor is what we need. And EMF as well. Smudge stick too, but that's fine. Turn this on. Sometimes it like randomly turns off when I drop it or something. I don't know. This is old Phasmo weird jank for you. Honestly, like, and I say this completely truthfully, and I think it is just like, or honestly, and I think it is also the truth, that I think right now we have encountered less bugs by a mile than we would have encountered if we played on the current version of the game. It's way more broken. Like, it's not necessarily more broken, like, internally, but it is just apparently broken. Like, there's so many bugs that are just, like, in your face, like, annoying all the time. That is, like, you cannot, but you can basically not play a single game currently in the current version of Phasmo where you don't encounter some bullshit that is annoying and takes you out of the experience. Like, the idea with the customization update was to make the game more immersive and realistic, and it has done the exact opposite by making it so broken that every game, your items become invisible, or some bullshit happens, or, like, you're just, your character's, like, clipping into itself like it's actively being exercised right now. And it's all just, like, so distracting. Alright, so it's probably gonna be orbs because I'm not seeing anything. I'll leave this here. I mean, assuming it is actually EMF, which I guess we just heard something. Let's check. EMF 3. There's like something so fucking good about this. Like, I don't know, man. It's actually... it's really nice. I think the pacing is like so... I mean, I think it's kind of like a power creep that was bound to happen, which I don't necessarily think is bad. Because we just got so good at the game. Like, and I know this. Yo, Maddie Wicked and Holodaisy, thank you for the subbies, by the way. I know this because I was making hundreds and eventually over 1,000 videos on this game. I know how, like, eventually you just got so good at the game that there wasn't any challenge, and like I really struggled for a while, which is why I started doing so many like artificial challenges that I imposed upon myself, because there was just something that I needed to do in order to make the game more difficult so that I could make videos, because a 5-minute game every time, like just walking in and instantly figuring out what the ghost is, wasn't interesting. Like I mostly enjoyed the like longer investigations with ghosts that are like really scary. And since the game, and you can literally see this shift in like the content that I've made, is that it went from like 1, sometimes 2 games focused like solely on that one round with a really difficult ghost. The game is just too easy now that you either have to like do a really high custom difficulty, or you have to like just do many games in one video, which I did do many games in one video back then as well. I'm not seeing any orbs, by the way, but I'm not seeing writing either. This is why it's so nice to set up the writing book like that, because you can check for both at the same time. And it's going to be either of them, so, I mean, maybe we need to move the camera, because this is not necessarily... We should place a few more angles, I think. So these like the slower pacing was kind of nice. I mean, it was definitely more of a investigation. It just, I mean, it's also just that we got better, because this happened like while the game was this way. It still happened that we got like so good at the game that eventually the slow pace, it wasn't slow anymore, it was really fast. I need to see, I gotta place this like back here just to make sure. I don't actually know if it's gonna be back here, but and then the other camera I'm gonna place like over here. Oh, you can't, can I not rotate this? Oh, you have to hold the click. I forget. Beautiful. Did it turn off? No. Gotta be right back. I mean, especially the big maps have really suffered from the shift in pacing. Like they are just fundamentally different now with the cursed possessions. Cursed possessions make them way too easy. It used to be like a huge undertaking to go to a big map. I'm not seeing anything. Through the bunny. Is it just really delayed writing? Maybe like bathroom? I mean, that's definitely EMF 5. Yeah, it's guaranteed EMF 5 because on this version, the EMF chart literally just shows you the actual EMF value minus 1, I think, is how it works. So, like, this is EMF 3, this is EMF 5, that was EMF 3. So, yeah, it should be EMF 5. And then we're gonna grab a smudgy because that's our last objective, I think. Yo, look at this thing, by the way. Incredible. It actually, the ghost like randomly blew out the candles. That was how it worked. How am I not seeing shit? Guess I take one of these. Burrito. But asylum is, old asylum is just, the more that the new asylum is stuck around, old asylum is just better. Like it's just a better map. Like, I think the new Tanglewood is better than old Tanglewood. I totally am okay with the new Tanglewood. But Asylum is just better. Like, they just... And I think they could make it fine. If they... I think the one thing that just has to be done, and it's just flabbergasting that it hasn't been done yet, is removing the stupid locking doors. Because it completely... just... Like, if I wanted to play on a small map, I would play on a small map. Why the fuck do the doors lock and turn the largest map in the entire video game? I clicked on the largest map in the entire video game so that I can play on a large map. Why the fuck, once the hunt starts, does it suddenly become a small map? Like, it's just... And not even that, but it also just makes it so that you can't go to the ghost. Because the ghost is going to be, like, stuck somewhere behind a locked door, and you're just like jerking off in a corner, clicking on the door over and over again, hearing the loudest fucking lock sound until it finally lets you through for no reason. What? That's not even nostalgia, I just hate the new Asylum. I just think they messed it up. Okay, let's see. Can we actually get EMF? I haven't seen EMF 5. The chart, it goes to show just how important the chart has always been. Oh, there we go. Wait, I can't change the setting, but EMF 5 looks better if you have the bloom turned on. Look at the rainbow on the carpet. That's interesting. Anyway, we got it. I mean, it's gotta be... It's Jin or Oni. Turn on the light there. And it's literally just orbs or writing, no? So it has to be orbs then. Unless it's just writing really delayed, which is also possible, I guess. Should we move things? Bro, the rotating of the items like that, what the fuck? Gotta put you here, I guess. This one here. So yeah, if they just remove the locking, like, it's already gonna be a lot better. But there's just something about the really long, empty hallways that I really enjoyed in the old asylum. But that's like the bare minimum to make it feel better. Because like visually, there's a lot more going on, which is fine. Like, which is like, that's why it's supposedly better. But let's see. Man, these fucking orbs, bro. Unless it is writing. I guess we could do another hunt test, but that's hard because I'm not not very good at that anymore. I want to go to Asylum again after this. I think it's gonna be writing. I mean, it must be, right? Do we have... Oh, fuck, my lighter. My lighter taking up a slot. No! Take me back. That's something we can keep forever, please. Yo, so thank you for the 31. Thank you. Alright. Writing in the book, please. How are you not writing in the book, you fucker? You gotta. You know you gotta. Watch that. Oh, never mind. Don't watch that. Oh, man. What have I done? I knew that was going to happen and I still did it anyway. Well, my bad. My bad. How do I guess in the middle here. Audio only writing book. Audio book. I think we do a hunt here. We have a board, right? Was that this one? That was in the garage. No, I think it was. I put the book like that so you can see it on the camera better. Well, this is a problem that we luckily don't have to deal with no more. What the fuck? Is that the items for some reason had like these shadows that were broken. So like this, the light doesn't actually project onto the book, so you can't actually see it. You have to use a flashlight, which is very strange. Very weird. Anyway, whatever. Very loud. Yelp. All right. I mean, genuinely though, like, the maps are obviously really good, and the new ghosts are obviously really good, but there's like so much value in this. Sorry, it's in the garage, not the basement. In the original version of Phasmo. Alright, let's go a little crazy, I guess. How old are you? So slow. Where are you? How did you die? Where are you? How did you die? Where are you? How did you die? You gotta fucking hunt, man! Where are you? How did you die? How old are you? Where are you? How did you die? There we go, finally. How old are you? Where are you? The only way to lose sanity with this is to like get the board to fail and blink the lights like that. How did you die? Oh, I was like, is it typing sterben in like German or something? No, it's typing master bedroom. But why I asked, how did you die? Oh God! Do I have my lighter? I do. Here we go, gamers. You're stuck there. Get out of there. I think that might be... That might be Jin again, no? Uh-oh. 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 Don't kill me. Yo, that's definitely a Jin. Yo, that's so cool. Ah! Smudge! Get out of here! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a bone. There's a bone on the stairs. Give it to me. A little bony. Alright, so you see, I mean, you just have to judge it by visual. There's our second Jin today. You have to judge it based on how fast it looked, not how fast it sounded. What? What? That's crazy. Dude, it's so much scarier. It's because you can't hear it. It's because it's surprising. Like, there's no surprise if you hear the ghost just like stomping towards you at all times. You gotta have some ghost events that are like, where you like there. I knew that it was trying to do a ghost event because all the doors closed, but I didn't. I was like, well, I guess it failed, right? Because sometimes the ghost events just fail, and then suddenly it does the loud ass sound. Jinbo, which means there were orbs, right? That's crazy. Unless we were wrong. Nope.
Welcome back.
We were right. Look at that beautiful 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 10. Now, we did not get more for photos, but that's a 200 plus was always a really nice game right there. And then you get 200 experience, 2 more levels. Look at that. All right. Can we get another asylum? Is my or high school? No, it's a not a professional. We gotta do professional with these. I've been playing only professional today. Dude. Oh, intermediate again. Come on now. Professional Brownstone High School. I mean, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Professional high school gamer. It can actually... Dude, give us a high school hallway ghost. It's gonna be insane. Alrighty, gamers. 4 ghosts. 4 spins. No believer win yet. But it's... I mean, it's not half the ghosts yet. It's like... 1/3 of the ghosts now, though. Ure. So we don't have that many options. Okay. High school, here we go. Running isn't always the best option. Dude, I love these tips. They don't give that anymore, right? It's just... It's also because the loading screens are so much faster. Like, you can see the loading screens, especially on these big maps, are insanely slow. And this is with massively future hardware compared to that what is available in 2020. So, game was a little rough in terms of that department, for sure. Maria Harris here. Smudge Sticks, Crucifix, EMF. Alrighty. Hallway Ghost. Also, we're gonna go into the... Let's go on the school bus. The magic school bus. Get me in here. Get me into the magic school bus. There we go. I'm climbing. I'm in the magic school bus. Then you teleport. Because you're out of bounds. So good. Alright, anyway, we're going. We're going on an adventure. When Phas used to have jump scares, yeah. But like dynamic jump scares. This is why they were so good. Could be a board somewhere. I also really like the... On the... It must still be on high school, right? Do you still have this humming? Like, I'm noticing it way more... Oh! I really like the humming. Because I know it got removed from Asylum. But I still think it's on these maps. I heard a throw, I think. Right? You could hear shit from so far away. It was so good. Like, that might have genuinely been at the end of the hallway. For all I know. Hello? Anybody? 14 degrees here. Suspicious. Suspicious-roni. 13. I'm gonna check that door real quick before we leave this area. I think it's walking in this hallway. That's why it's getting lower. Dude, actually hallway ghost. 16 degrees here, alright then. Alrighty then. I should always close the door behind me so we can see the doors open later. I opened these doors here. Hopefully it's not gonna bite me. I swear I just heard footsteps. Was it this one? Oh my god, it was this one. Dude, I heard a throw from at the entrance. I heard the throw. Like, people used to think I was some absolute godly gamer because I could literally just hear the ghost from anywhere and like find it off of like one single interaction. But then they like massively limited the range on audio. So you can only hear, like, if a ghost is at the end of the hallway here, you can't hear it anymore. It has to be, like, this room, these rooms you would still hear. I think you would hear, like, that room there, but you wouldn't, anything further away than, like, that, the second room here, this one, 1, 2, you wouldn't hear anymore. But now you can hear it from, in this one, you can hear it from, like, I don't know, halfway across the whole high school. And it doesn't like instantly let you know where the ghost is. You just know what direction you need to go into. So you gotta like narrow it down, get closer to it, and then you'll get there. Alright, well we got freezing. Now one thing of course is the lack of sprint makes these maps a lot slower when it comes to getting back to the truck. Now if we were on the other side, we would be able to clip out of bounds and get back to the truck speedrun style, but unfortunately on this side it doesn't work. But unless it does, but I don't think it does. On that side you can clip out of bounds here and it will teleport you back into the truck. But rip. Alright, I've already got one evidence. The thermo. The thermo is just so nice at finding the ghost, because like the breaker always starts on by default, which I also think is I think it's another thing. I mean, this is why I always change it in the custom difficulty, which is why I love the custom difficulty so much. Like turning on the breaker by default, I've recently, well, recently as in like the last year, I've been basically making that my default difficulty, and honestly it's made the games like, it's just the way that I think it should be. It should just be on by default. Like, your first action running, like, especially on large maps, your first action on a large map being, like, run in a random direction to turn on the breaker without, like, any regard for where you just want to go yourself to look for the ghost. It's just not how it should be. Anyway, we should place a camera as well. What map? This is high school. High school time. And I remember the chapel ghost. The chapel ghost's absolutely brutal. I can't believe that this PNG skybox has a more realistic moon than the one we have currently. Just because it's so large. Like the moon in the game now is like, it might actually be like 5 times larger than the real life moon is. Maybe more. I need to go back to see the orbs, but we're gonna try and get the spirit box at least. Yeah, the moon is that large and it's still pitch black. Because it's still pitch black if you like don't know what you're doing. But like looking down, this is why I always crouch, and I still crouch to this day. Just because I like hope that it will one day look like how it used to look. But that day will maybe never arrive again. but like being able to crouch and like hug walls and like, because you only have this tiny orb of light around you that you can use to navigate, but it is a game changer. Like I don't think that would, I think adding that back would be like such a good idea. I mean, there's been so many things. If you would make a list about all the things I've said throughout this video they should bring back, it would be quite a lot of stuff. But I think a lot of it, like the just obvious ones, like the not so dark, like that's a big one. I think the footsteps should be back. The silent ghost events is like such a large one, man. The ghost events, like making so much noise even when you're nowhere near the ghost when the ghost event starts. Like, you would think that that would be scary, but it actually makes the ghost event so much less scary because you always know what to expect. Like every time you know what's gonna happen because you can hear the ghost. Like the surprises around the corner ghost events are such an amazing feature of the old version. You threw the book. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Are you naked? No spiritual boxo. Nothing detected. Also, it's much more clear when it says nothing detected. Well, I guess you might think that there's nothing at all, but you just have to try it again, maybe. Alright, we're gonna look. I turn off the light, right? Just making sure. Hopefully it doesn't turn it on. Also, this is a good chance for us. Oh my god, I'm glad I came back. Can't, run. What? Oh my god. Now that's spooky. Alright, we got writing. Demon, Ure. One of them is ghost orbs, right? Ure. And the other one is Spirit Box, so it's probably gonna be Ghost Orbs Ure, which doesn't that the ghost we just spun? I don't know what the objectives were. I can't check. I mean, that's also better, I think. It does feel like they're pushing, like, because that's why I originally... It hasn't been that much of a game changer as I expected it would be, but it's also just because I just have not been playing as much because of the update, like, being so subpar. But the watch is what I was trying to talk about. The watch has not been as game-changing as I expected it would be, but it's yet another thing that they have, like, brought from having to go back to the truck to, like, investigate it, right? To bringing it into the house. There's, like, multiple instances of this. For example, the sanity now is crazy. The book has the objective information, which didn't used to be there. The camera can now be used inside of the map instead of like having to leave and look at the screen here. Which, I mean, all these things are not necessarily individually like a big problem, but they like combined create a very different experience. I don't see any orbs right now, but it's definitely not Spirit Box unless I got super scammed. Come on. Are you doing some sneaky bitch orbs somewhere? Sneaky gorbs? Come on now. We're going back. What do we need? We need to do smudge sticks, so it's because it's our second objective. Well, but then I can't have anything else. Well, fuck me. I'm just gonna move the camera around then. I mean, it can't be. We have freezing and ghost writing for sure. Which I think that is that not the only ghost? Nah, it can't be poltergeist. We just need to try Spirit Box more, because if it's not Spirit Box, then we know. Look at those hands. I mean, the hands have always been scuffed, of course. Look at the... Doesn't even grip it properly. What the hell, man? Oh god. Yeah, no rings. My bling. That's the big one. I mean, that's still the case now, yes, of course. Alright, let's see. We have Smudgy coming right up. Doesn't like tell you if you smudged it. Just gotta run. Oh yeah, wait, this is fucked up smudge. This is smudge where it only works at the start and the end of the smudge. It only tests for if the ghost is near at the start and the end. Where are you? Gotta like move this, I guess. Corner here. Still on. Where are you? Jesus! Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Are you naked? Where are you? It's so, like, it has to be. You're right. Where are you? I mean, I think it just has to be. Let's get out of here. I mean, maybe we're gonna see orbs, maybe we don't, but we have not really been very successful with orbs. Because both of the gins, I think, we did not find the orb. Maybe we found the orbs one time, but anyway. We're out of here. And we're gonna see, walk on this. Boom. Shortcut. Tiny bit. Not really. Anyway. We're gonna go... I'm gonna go to Tanglewood again at some point, but let's do Asylum. I'm kind of in the... I want to find a really slow Asylum. Because we found this guy so fast. Which is gonna be real slow. If you get like a truly sneaky ghost on Asylum, you're in for slow adventure. Alright, we got the objective. Dude, having to toggle through these things. Bro, what's with these fucking orbs, man? I mean... I don't know, brother. But it's definitely not Spirit Box. Unless you are a turbo sneaky motherfucker. I guess it's possible. I just really hope it's orbs, because otherwise it's not a believer win, right? Or maybe it is anyway. But I didn't see them from two separate angles, so it could definitely be wrong. It was orbs. It was just really sneaky. Nice. We get the believer win. All right. Let's go. We got to reset. That was kind of a tough one, though, because we had almost half the ghosts on there. Let's go. John Phasmo is back. Get an Asylum. Asylum? No, it's got to be professional. Come on. Asylum professional, that was so fast. This asylum has been abandoned for years. Its only occupants are the paranormal. Another team recently went here and failed. It's up to you to finish the job. Get there as soon as you can and gather evidence for the ghost removal team. We'll have more intel when you arrive. Recommended items, sanity pills. Recommending items and recommending team size. That's not a thing no more. Let's spin with the fresh new wheel. Here we go. Will it be? Only just barely. Don't be a phantom. We're gonna hate you forever. And then we're gonna load in there. Which, it's gonna go faster now because we already loaded it. It's in the cache now, maybe. There you go. That was much faster. Look at that.
Check the equipment and
We
get
got
set up
Richard
before
Brown,
investigating. And remember to
Smudge
check
Stick,
the whiteboard
EMF,
for help.
and Thermo. So you just had to load a map once and then it
Nothing to
started.
report, but
Then it
looks
became
like
much
whoever was
faster.
here left in a hurry.
They left in a hurry. Oh my god. Also the old pictures that they then replaced for like teasers to the maps that were coming. But look at that. Freaky shit. We're gonna do the same thing again, of course. Second. Come on. Let this be the chosen one. Entrance ghost. So it will show us orbs even before we have gotten into the map. I'm not seeing shit right now. Dude, just imagine it's gonna happen. You could see it like through this window or something. Like those are the type of moments you're hoping for, but seems unlikely. You saw dots. What? That is, I mean, that's the thing that we're missing. Honestly, I don't think, call me a hater, but I don't think dots is a very fun evidence to look for. Let's go, let's get in there. It's like another writing where you're just like waiting for it most of the time. And let's get this one. I think just finding the ghost is our priority. Let's see it. Oh my goodness. Hello? Here we go, gamers. It's on the wrong... Isn't this flipped around for some reason? Or like that, maybe? What the fuck? The light switches are the other way around, I think. I don't understand why, but... I think that should be it. Yep. Why were the why were the left switches on the right? Nobody knows, but it is what it is. We're gonna find this bone. That's some DK logic for sure. They were like planning to make functioning elevators, but apparently it was complicated, so they didn't end up doing it. So now we have these. We had these. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? Or is it just a weird glitch? What? I'm seeing something there. You see that? What the fuck? That might just be a glitch. There's like... Maybe it was just on my side of the screen. It looked like there was a door open with some light shining through, but it was just like... This is a weird lighting glitch, I think. Because I'm not seeing it anymore. When I got closer, it disappeared. Dude, look how long this... So, wait. It's not... These are not lit up now. But it's... No, because there's no lighting switches in these hallways, no? Reflection of my light, maybe? Dude, look at that beautiful mold. Oh, what the fuck if you get too far from that light? Look how fucking small that is. Look how far away that is. Oh my god. Oh my god, this map is beautiful. It's so tiny. That's how big it is. And now we have nothing. Now we got this small ass asylum. No more... Oh god, my game was lagging for a second. Like, there's something so magical about it. Look, it's like the size of my reticle right now. That's how far it is. It's just like walking down this endless, like, fucking empty space is really what made this map for me. Anyway, I apparently turned on the wrong light switches anyway. I don't know. The light switches made absolutely zero sense on this map. That's something that could have definitely used some work. Wait. I mean, all the doors are closed. I think I'm gonna try and figure out the light switches, because I do want to see the... It's like... How was it again? I think we got... It's like... The furthest switches are on the right, but then in the middle it's swapped around for some reason. So we did kind of the left side, not really, we didn't find anything, but like that doesn't mean the ghost is not there, but we're gonna assume for now that it's not there. We're gonna go somewhere else. So I think the way we light it is we do the switches, so these switches, and then this one, and the middle one. Yeah, that's how it works, right? So like for some reason, you have right, right, right. This one's now on the left. This is the middle. This is on the right. And then this is left, left, left. I think that's how it works. But anyway, now it should be on. If we look down this hallway, it should be all lights. There we go. Oh my god. You can see with your binoculars that there's a door at the back there, which is literally so fucking tiny I can put my reticle on it and it's like almost the same size. What the fuck? And then you gotta walk down. You gotta... I swear. Was it here again? It's like creaky noise, but that's not real. I really thought I heard a throw. Was that downstairs? Can you hear downstairs? Maybe you can. Yo, Pokemon United, what's up? Wait, maybe it is downstairs, but let's check a room further ahead. Maybe that's it, or maybe this one. I'm not hearing any footsteps. That's for sure. It could also be a teleporter or a roamy ghost. Wait a minute. Let's check if there's any doors open. Not seeing them. I'm gonna go downstairs. I think it might be on the right downstairs. I think that's what I just heard. So yeah, this is the asylum experience. It's supposed to be like this really slow grind where you're just like walking through this. It's like a kind of an urban exploration map where you're walking through this like, massive building looking for like one specific area. That's just a reflection. See, that's what I'm talking about. Can you really not see that? I think you can see it. I'm seeing it on the OBS, but I think it's the same thing. There's just like a random line there. But I don't think that's... Unless? I think it's just a graphic glitch. It's still doing it. But then as I get closer, it just like slowly disappears. Really strange. Yeah, now it's... Oh, it's still kind of doing it, but it's just a corner here. It's the corner... Ah, it's this pillar. Ah, that actually makes sense. Well, it's not a pillar, but the side of the door. Just a bit strange. Ah, we should check these side rooms here, because it could be one of these. Ah, this is a lot more true to the asylum experience than the first one we had. Where we found nothing. Or we found it so fast that it didn't even feel like a big map. And now we found nothing. Yeah, dots do not exist. Not yet. 16 creepy paintings. It's like massive rooms with the bone in here. Watch this. Nope. Alright, maybe on the other side downstairs. Or maybe upstairs. Like, I did hear a throw somewhere here. Unless I'm crazy. So maybe we should stick around here. Also, I can just put my thermo into every single area. Now, all the doors start closed, so that's the thing you can actually use. If you ever see an open door that you didn't open, you know it's the ghost. First video you ever watched was the asylum run. 2-hour-old asylum run. That's some old stuff right there. It turned off the breaker. I heard that. It's right here. Has not opened any of these doors. Okay, turn it back on. It's not in This hammer has gotten many of people trolled thinking it's here. Because it's always been on the floor, but it's always looked weird. And there's been many times when I walked in here and I was like, oh my god, I just found the ghost. Because it just looks so out of place. Alright, let's see. You see that? You see that, gamers? You fucking see that, gamers? Well, well, well. Look at that door. And the light. The chosen one. It's exactly what I'm talking about. That's the asylum experience that they destroyed with the new update. Like, how sick is this? It's that urban exploration aspect that is just not the same anymore. And it's so common too, like this is really what made this map so fun. Like not all the time, obviously, but like sometimes, yes. Hello. 3 degrees. There you go. Footstep. Imagine we get a spirit. What? What was that, dude? It made no sound and then it exploded. Holy shit. That was awesome. Alright, well, we do have to go get some stuff. Because this is not enough evidence items. So this is where the crazy run. You would have to drop your flashlight. And then you'd have to find your way back out of Asylum. Now, there are people that never figured out how to properly navigate Asylum. Luckily, I should still know how to do this, even though it's been a while. You need to just get up the stairs as soon as you can. Which, we're in the middle all the way. Or, you need to get to the middle stairs. Here. Then go up. And then you just go right. To rotate back. And then you could either like go straight a little bit, but it's easier to go immediate right again. And then here, if you want to play it fully safe, you hug the wall, or if you have the lights on, you can just go there. This is the middle where you want to get out, but you can also hug the wall and get back that way. You have to go through a door. You have to open up a door and then go around. Get back to the middle. Always useful to turn on the middle light, which is at the middle light switch here and the light switch here. Well, it's actually, I don't know if it's the middle light switch, but anyway, the light switches are confusing on this map. We are gonna grab spirit box. No activity, 0 whatsoever. We already did EMF and thermo though, which is nice. Richard Brown right here. Then I think we should grab like the wombo combo. Well, it touched the door, right? So we know for a fact that we're gonna get this. So we should probably grab that. I don't know if we want to grab this. The writing book, maybe? We don't have a camera, though. We want to come back for, like, the photo camera. I mean, this is just part of the deal. Because you don't have sprint, right? This would be much less. I mean, it said that the map is recommended for, like, 4 players. And if you were with 4 players here, that would be, like, a totally awesome experience. Because you just, like, find the room eventually. You let people know via, like, global comm. Like, hey, I found the room. It's on this side of the asylum. And then some motherfucker gets lost on the way. So you'll be like, well, we'll never see them again. Until they eventually find their way back to the truck. And then, like, you'll be in the room for a little bit. And then you'll leave. And everybody goes back with... Like, it's really cool in this map if you have, like, several people with a flashlight. It really looks like you're on, like, this... Oh my god, the lighting right there. You're on, like, this ghost hunting expedition with, like, multiple flashlight beams shining through the hallways. It's really sick. old asylum, man. The light is off now? Don't tell me to turn off the breaker again, you piece. Footstep. Oh! Thank you. That would be annoying though if it turns on the light when you're trying to go for orbs. Fucking creepy. Wait, it's EMF 5! EMF 5! I repeat. Let's see the fingies here. We know that if there's no fingies, there can't be fingies, because it always leaves fingies. So no fingies then. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? I did freezing again? My bad. Oh! We got 2. Are you French?
Jim.
Where are you? How old are you? Nice. Easy. It's Jin or Oni again, which means ghost riding or Orbeez again. Another Jin. We've had so many Jins today. That did feel like it was kind of a bug back in the day that you would get just one ghost all the time in a day. I'm not sure if there was like something wrong with the RNG or something. Can you give me a sign? We can't. Look at that. Oh my god. The glare. No! I just missed it. The glare of the ghost. Damn. Okay. Turned on light switch. Bro, you're switching this light switch like crazy right now. You just turn off the breaker. What the fuck is happening with you? Alright, I'm gonna leave this here. Don't you dare turn on the breaker, I swear to God. So the... Oh, Oni is actually possible. We need to get orbs or writing. I mean, it's another... This is the long adventure you have to walk back. Now, you didn't have to do this without lights, but it was like the... If you could, you would save so much time because, of course, if you have to take your flashlight back, you can only take 2 items back to the ghost room, which would require you to do multiple trips. And you could kind of get away with like 2 trips otherwise, because then you have 6 items, which is like all the evidence plus 2 more things that you might need, like a photo cam or something. Should still be light here. Oh god, did it turn off the light? Oh no. That's fucked up. It turned off the breaker, I think. Or at least the light there is off. So now we're gonna go the long way past the bed, back to the middle. You can see the light already there. Yeah, it's definitely... I mean, it paid off to have learned the map. Which now, you can't do that anymore because now everything is just pitch black. Well, I guess unless you have the head cam. It's just you either have the head cam or it's just pitch black. And then you can't do these things anymore. Alright, let's see. We are gonna grab you. Let's check for Orbeez. Please don't turn on the light. I mean, the fact that we don't see orbs doesn't mean... Oh my god, you dickhead. Look at that. That's a proper night vision. Where if you turn on the lights, it actually makes it hard to see with night vision, as it should be. Well, that's not happening then. We should get a smudge stick. Oh, but we can't get a smudge stick and the writing book is the problem. But we do need it for the objective. We are at 90... Okay, so this is a thing. This is very specifically to the version... Like, this specific version, the like, very, very first month of Phasmo, had this particular glitch where if you got a ghost event and it touched you, it would actually give you sanity rather than take it away, which got fixed, like, a month later. So it was only in the game for, like, the very first month. And unfortunately, that's the version that we have, because it's the first version. So it makes it so that if you get a very active ghost, look at this is weird by the way, that you actually don't get hunted at all because your sanity is going to be maxed out. It heals you for some reason. Alright, so we're going to try the writing book. I mean, we don't really care for photos, right? It's fine. Well, we'll do this much is better, so we can get the objective. Let's see. Let's see how much light this gives. Nothing at all. It's completely... Wait, that doesn't mean we can turn on... Why are the lights off? Wait, how did that happen? Because the ghost didn't... Strange. Wait, I think it's... Maybe? Something like that? I don't know. Confusing lights. There you go. It did work, though. And then we just want to have writing. That was such an important change. Having the items have, like, their own little glowing light. So you could see in darkness what you were holding. Like, if you were hiding in the dark and you had a smudge stick, you wouldn't know. Wait, so... What the fuck? I just turned on, like, the middle, the right one to the middle, and then, like, 2 to the left from the middle. Why is the last one turned on here? What the fuck? This is why I never understood. To this day, I have played years on this asylum, and I could not tell you how the lights work. It is actually... They made it, like, the most confusing possible lighting setup that has ever existed. I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, it's fine. I guess that's one reason the new asylum might be less confusing, because there the light switches are at least just in the hallways as you enter them. Alright. If we get writing, it's good, because that's Oni, which is what the believers want, I think. So let's hope. Did not close the door. Alright, writing book. Give me a sign. Show yourself, you bitch. Oh my god, that was fast. Wait! We fucking did it, gamers. Wait, is that a first spin believer win? Leave, leave, or die, die? Oh my god. Da da da. I'm taking a screenshot. That's beautiful. Yo, that's crazy. I did do a lot of ghost events. It was actually super active. What the fuck? We're gonna smudge it. Smudge. I clicked the wrong button because it's F, not right click. That got changed at some point. Well. Any final words, Mr. Ghost? Because I'm about to get out of here. You want to say hi to the gamers? We did just EMF 5. EMF 5 for goodbye. Oh shit! Well, there we go. Okay, get me out of here. Before we die. Goodbye, cruel world. Dude, that is something on Asylum, man, that you were walking away and then your flashlight, like, it's unfortunate that the bug, like, that's why it's really a shame that this version that we have access to has the sanity bug, because I wish the sanity was working properly, because it's hard to now experience, like, the hunt on Asylum, for example, if you get a ghost that does any ghost events at all, because your sanity just drains so slow on Asylum, but your flashlight blinking while you were, like, nowhere close to the ghost, and then you didn't know if it was gonna, like, randomly turn around a corner and just be, like, right next to you out of nowhere, it was such a tense moment. Like, I really enjoy the old system of just your flashlights blinking during the hunt, rather than it being, like, based on the proximity to the ghost. I mean, it's a more, like, advanced system, the one that we have now, because it's a really simple system, just have the flashlight blink. It also makes it clear that you're, like, safe after it stops. But you just hear the ghost so much in the current version that it doesn't even really surprise you, because that would be, like, the argument for it, that you would just know at all times, like, when the ghost starts hunting, because current version, you could get in a situation where the ghost is hunting and you don't actually know that it's hunting. which can also be spooky, but you hear the footsteps. Watch it. Boom, completed. All objectives, asylum. No big deal. Give me 235 bucks right there. Plus a crazy believer win out of nowhere. Wait a minute. It was genuinely, will it be an Oni? Yes, it will be. Holy fuck. Good job, gamers. Look at that payout. Nice. GG's. All right, let's do another small map. That was I'm glad we got to do a slow burn asylum as well, because man, that brings me back.
Gathered a list of other
John,
hunters
what?
asking for help.
John Phasmophobia, I like balls and Revenant have joined the chat. We need to get a Revenant. Good point, actually. We already went to Ridgeview and Bleasdale. Grafton. Let's go to Grafton. We have only gone there once. It's also the new, or the old Grafton, of course. All right, Oni returned to the wheel, and now we get another spin. Oni again. Revenant. No. Phantom. We have not seen all the ghosts today, that's for sure. But that's fine. We saw a lot of Djinns, which are kind of cool ghosts. Okay. Grafton. Professional. Ghosts have been known to stalk their victims in the dark. Oh my god.
All right, we're here.
Guys, be careful.
And prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Attending.
I've
It's
also
Karen!
notes on the whiteboard if you need them.
Karen! Detect a room below
Copy
10
intel.
degrees
Looks like
Celsius.
this is
Have a
going to be
member
a
witness
tough
a
one.
ghost
You've
event
had reports
and
of
hunting with a
violence,
crucifix.
and it looks like
Oh,
it's
did we
been-
still have it? I was wondering if we still had it. Holy shit. The Karen emote making a return. I have not seen that one in years, man. Every time we would get a Karen ghost, we'd have an emote for it. Holy shit. Is that David still there? David is still there too. Holy shit. Dude, old people will know the crazy Davids we've seen. Davids and Karens were always the craziest ghosts. And Nancy's were like the Banshees. And then, I'm saying recently, but this has been the case for years. Of course, Lisa's are a big one. But that's actually the newest ghost name that has made a name for itself, I guess I should say. I have not seen a Michael Jackson in so long, man. It's still in the game, right? You can still get Jackson as the last name, no? So, like, it's just, I guess, a numbers game that there's just so many names nowadays. So it's hard to get Michael Jackson. Oh, same room again. Let's see. Interesting. That has always felt like the RNG kind of pushes the same ghost rooms multiple times in a row for some reason. No, you don't need to find the ghost name inside the map. That is the thing that they were testing as a part of a system where you would have to exercise the ghost. You would have to find information about the ghost, and then you would use that information to exercise it. But that was scrapped somewhere in development. I don't know if it was ever finished, but it was never in the game that we played. Which I think the puzzle aspect is the strongest part of Phasmo, so you don't really need that gameplay aspect of it. I think that's kind of... It was a good choice. Alright, we got writing book. Where are you?
Next.
Where are you? Are you here?
Away. Adult.
I just saw an airball. Alright, we got Spirit Box again. Stompies. Minus. We got Freezing. Wraithmare Demon. Surprise, surprise. Well, well, well. Yeah, this is that old Grafton. That's cold breath. Cold breath equals freezing on this. This is why even when we were like not using any evidence items and we were forcing a no evidence challenge, we would still get activity chart EMF 5 sometimes by accident, and you could not avoid getting the freezing breath, obviously. We should try and get the crucifixes we haven't really used today. We need orbos. Ghost writing is already in there, and then UV, I guess. What am I holding right now? Oh, an EMF. Well, I don't need that. I don't need 2 of these. Thank you very much. I think mares can turn on light switches in this. I think so. Dude, I've actually had such a good time playing this. And it... Like, I genuinely... Like, I'm not trying to say that it is, like, better. It's also just because the game is currently in a really bad state. I think that's the big part of it, the main part of it. But it does surprise me every time I play this, how many good features have been removed from the game. That is kind of surprising to me. But, like, obviously there's way more stuff to do now. There's just way more maps, there's way more ghosts, there's way more, like, media you can collect and things the ghosts can do. So, like, it's definitely, there's just more content overall. But, like, the aspects, like, the things that have been lost along the way, that have just been put on the sideline, that I just really think they should genuinely consider bringing back. Because I just don't think... can I do this, by the way? No, it was the place, not the item. Yeah, there you go. So the item doesn't give the interaction, it was under the chair, so I need to take a picture of under the chair. Forgot about that. Let's see, did you touch any door? I don't think you did yet. Like the ghost events, the footsteps, the old asylum, the silent ghost events, I mean. Those are like the really big pillars for me. And I do think there's just been so many things added to give power to the player that it has, and each individual one I really enjoy. Like, I would never say get rid of the cursed possessions. Like, I think the cursed possessions are just an incredible feature to the game. But it has, like, I don't know, there's so many things like that. The cursed possessions, the things showing up in the, like, the book, the journal being much more powerful so it can show you all the objectives at all times. The watch recently added, like, all these things that just give the player so much power. They, like, build up to be, was that an orb in the very corner? They build up to create a much more faster paced and, like, oh, I think it is orbs flying through the bottom right. Mare right here. Sneaky motherfucker. Luckily, we did have quite a few boards, so we did actually get a bunch of hunts as well. That is a mare right there. Let's go, Karen right here. Karen, thank you so much. We should go to Tanglewood again and then hopefully get the board. I don't actually know the spots for the board on this map, I gotta be honest. Watch this. Give me the money. And I mean, we've all said our piece on the... I mean, the devs literally know just how ass it is at the moment. Like, not necessarily... Like, I think it's a two-pronged attack on the game at the moment. The first one is that there's just so many, like, glaring bugs that are just, like, in your face all the time. That's a big aspect of it. And then the other one is...
I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
That there is... just kind of the roughness of the animations itself, like the whole animation rework, and like, Michael Jackson, we found him! Hasn't necessarily... Wait, the only map I think we haven't gone to yet is Edgefield, no? I think we've gone to every other map, so maybe we should go to Edgefield. Well, let's get a professional Edgefield here. So then we've truly gone to every single map, which, I mean, it really goes to show this is almost all the maps here. I think Tanglewood is missing from here, and... Wait. Tanglewood and Edgefield are missing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maps. 7 maps total in the game, right? In this. There's way more nowadays. Like, that's
Looks like there
a
are
big
others
difference.
out there in
Although
need
a
of
lot
help.
of them, a lot of the ones that got added are big maps, of course, which are less played. Like, it's still, if you look at my gameplay hours, are still largely on the maps that have always been in the game. Because even in terms of big maps, I tried to go to, Asylum most of the time, because that's where the, like, apocalypse challenges. I can't for the life of me find a fucking Edgefield, by the way. This is fucked up. Edgefield? Professional Edgefield, finally, fucking Jesus Christ. A 2-story, 6-bedroom house with a basement. We've just got confirmation of a possible ghost sighting here. Get in there as soon as you can and gather evidence for the ghost removal team. We'll have more intel when you arrive. Yeah, that system is... I mean, there's lots of things like that, right? Where... I mean, lots of things like that, though, are... like, not necessarily that complicated to change. Like, you could make a combination, yo, Salamando, thank you so much, of, like, the best features of old Phasmo and new Phasmo, and create... I mean, I'm not saying that this is, like, the definitive opinion that everybody should have. It's just my opinion. Like, I just think there's things that got left behind that should be brought back, and things that got changed that shouldn't have been changed. But largely, like, a lot of the changes have made the game much better, of course. It's just recently there's been quite some missers, and I'm like done with words. I need actions, because like the words, like saying that the developers saying like and acknowledging that they have stuff to work on, like yeah, but like we need to see those changes, because it reminds me of like when they said they were gonna launch like the console update, and the same thing when they said they were gonna launch the whole customization rework, and like my ass was like, that is a really large amount of work. I gotta see it to believe it. And then lo and behold, it ends up like basically shattering the player base. I know I've just been running out of patience, which is why I've been becoming more and more negative as time went on. I didn't spin, sorry, my bad. I've been yapping too much. Also, Sam, thank you for the dono on YouTube. Thank you so much. I'm glad you have been enjoying Phasmo. I am going to remove the poltergeist. That's the ghost. So I've just been kind of running out of patience with there's just not being any changes. We got John Thomas here. Dude, we haven't gotten a John Johnson or like a Thomas today. That would have been beautiful. Because it's been 2 months. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, we've kind of just like... Because I only play this game once per week, but I can't even imagine. And you see it in the numbers. Like, it's actually, like, straight up... I don't understand that they're not, like, more all hands on deck at the moment. If you look at the Steam DB player charts of this game, it is the lowest it's ever been, I think. It's just, like, every day is lower than the last day before it. It's like truly abysmal player numbers. And like the fact that they are not doing like weekly patches with a team of the amount of people that they have, it's just wild. Like there's so many glitches like involving the items disappearing and the items not working as intended, and like things like that. There you just notice instantly when you play the game right now. You cannot possibly play a single game of Phasmo on the current version where you're not running into like 5 separate glitches that could just be fixed. Like, why aren't they fixing them? It's actually like slowly driving me insane. Like, I don't care if they're working on future content right now. Like, I don't know what they're working on. They might be working on the best update ever, but like, why the fuck are they leaving us in the dust like this? Where is the hot fixes? Where are the things to fix the gameplay right now? It's cold here. Yeah, I mean, it's like, there's just too many to name, but like, you could literally just watch any of my videos on the current version and you'll see me like, that's the thing. That's why I wanted to play old Phasmo again. And we ended up talking about the bugs anyway, because it's just like such a, now the lack of bugs is what's causing me to talk about the bugs again. Because it's just like, you cannot play around in the game right now without running into the bugs, which just makes me, like, into a broken record where I'm just constantly mentioning issues that are in the game. Because, like, before, I mean, there were times when, like, I would talk about issues and then they wouldn't get changed for a while, but they were, like, opinion issues. Like, for example, a big one that has eventually gotten changed, but that, in my opinion, should have been changed, like, way earlier than it ended up being changed, was the fact that you couldn't delete any photos, right? Like, they made the photo system more advanced. They removed it from the multiplier. Like, they made the beautiful new photo system, and then they removed it. Was that when they did the photo system? No, when they did the photo rework, they added it back into the multiplier. But before that, it was outside of the multiplayer, and it was, or multiplier, sorry, and you couldn't delete any photos, which just led to, like, the worst photo experience that the game has ever had. Even the busted photo experience, you could at least, like, work around it, but only, like, the only thing that mattered was the perfect game. And if you missed a single picture, you would not get the perfect game, and then you would just have nothing. You would have nothing. So that was a big change where, like, through eventual complaining, they fixed it. So that's why I usually call out issues that I'm encountering, because I'm like, well, somebody needs to say it. Like, I don't know. I don't know how often they actually, like, hear... Like, I don't know what a regular player can do to, like, get their voice out there besides not playing the game, which they've been doing, so I guess they must have heard that loud and clear. To, like, get some information to the devs, like, hey, this should be changed. So that's why I always try to be more vocal about things, because I feel like I have some kind of obligation to do that in order to make the game better. Where are you? Are you actually here? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? I thought it was in this hallway. Let's check again. 15. Maybe not, actually. Let's see. I mean, like, this is very cynical, but obviously they don't have, or at least DK. I'm not. This is maybe a bit too personal, and I shouldn't. Like, it's a little rude, but, like, they don't have any, like, economical necessarily incentive to do the best job they could, because, like, they already have the money. They cannot spend the money they have. They're forever set. They have infinite money. Well, not infinite money, but they got, like, over 100 million in the bank probably. Like, they'll be fine forever. So I like, there's a small portion of my brain that's like, maybe that's why like they're not pushed enough. Like, cuz when the game first came out, I missed that, when there was, like, just so much passion. Like, you just, like, felt through every update. Like, this is toxic, obviously, to expect this, but every patch on Sunday at 2 a.m. was like a love letter from the developer. Because you know that they obviously don't want to be working at 2 a.m. on a Sunday. Because you want to fucking sleep. But, like, so I'm not saying they should go back to that, but I'm saying I want to see some passion. Do we need motion sensors? We don't. We need smudge sticks. Do I have every other item? I need this guy for sure. Oh yeah. I mean, and this is just a build-up, because I was not saying these things when the update first launched, because, like, you gotta give some of the benefit of the doubt, because, like, obviously, there's things to fix, and they can fix them. But now it's been 2 months, so now the patience has run out. It's 0. My patience is 0. It needs to... We need to get things fixed. Is it down here? Did I do this? No, I turned on the breaker down here, right? Because I genuinely, like, love this game. I think it's such a good game. So to see it, like, not get, like, obviously they love the game. They wouldn't be working on it if they didn't enjoy, like, especially Oh god. Because that's another point you can say, right? Like, if they have infinite money, they could stop working on it. And they haven't decided to stop working on it because they want to make it better. So, like, you gotta keep in mind that the devs do want to make it better. Like, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't be working on it. The ghost is, like, going crazy right now. I don't know what's going on right now. I know I'm yapping a bunch, but this ghost is, like, all over the place, which is kind of sick. He's the type of ghost that would, like, confuse me and would turn into videos. If, I was still making, like, one-round videos, like, back in the day. So, like, and I do think that is, like, because what is their incentive to make the game on purpose worse? That doesn't make any sense. I think the only argument you could have is that they're just not pushed as much, because they don't necessarily have to. I'm bringing some stuff up there. And just, like, leaving the game in this state for 2 months is kind of, like... I mean, it feels just really disrespectful and pretty upsetting. Because, like, it's currently not good to play actively. So are you just assuming people don't play the game actively? Like, isn't the point of a game to be played? Like, are we just supposed to all put it down for 2 months and then pick it back up when things are fixed? Like, I don't know. Is that what we're doing? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Where are you? It's definitely here, right? I'm not being trolled again. What is this low? This is not that low. Bro, look how fast this updates. That's crazy. It's like every half a second is it giving me a new reading. What the fuck? Dude, the things that used to be so overpowered. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can pinpoint. Maybe it is in a side room. And it feels like it is in here, though. Yeah, Mecha Chameleon. I still want to play that, too. I don't know if you can play it solo. Because I don't want to... I don't know. Setting up, like, a 10-player lobby is just not something I want to do anymore. That's the reason we stopped playing Lethal Company eventually. Because setting up 5-player lobbies was a pain in the ass. Let alone, like, a 10-player lobby. So... But I think you can just hop into any random lobby. But I feel like then you might get stream sniped or something, but I don't know how common that is. It could be EMA 5 here. Because that was not a ghost event, right? I think that is EMA 5 then. Okay, you are a piece. Might need to move it again. Yeah, Lethal was nostalgic as hell. I mean, Lethal also kind of got, like, left in the dust a little bit, but that's just, like, one guy, right? That's one developer getting, like, a huge break and making a bunch of really good updates and then eventually, like, running out of steam and stopping. So it's much more understandable. Although I do wish that I'm trying to get these orbs here, but it's not happening. I do wish that we got more updates than we did, to be fair, because the game could have still been totally relevant. Which there's still lots of people playing it. I wonder if you were how many? Can anybody Steam DB real quick? Lethal Company. Right now, like how many people are playing Lethal Company at the moment? I'm gonna get a candle. Like the peak of 24 hours or something. Because I'm assuming it's still a decent amount, like a few thousand maybe. Yeah, Obsidio got no updates after a while because the dev was like in school and stuff. 4,000 people playing right now, but what's the daily peak? That's what I'm mostly interested in. It's almost 5,000 daily peak. See, that's pretty good still. I mean, it's like, I think it's about half what Phasmo gets at this moment. Just goes to show like how much momentum a game like this what the fuck can have, that even like losing like 50% of your player base still leaves it at a really high number. I think it's also just like mods that keep that game like perpetually alive. Because if you were to look somehow at the list, I don't think you can, but if you could look at the list of people that play Lethal Company completely unmodded, it's gotta be, it's gotta be a lot less. I'm not getting shit from you. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Also for Lethal, Repo came out and it's just better. I don't agree. Personally, I don't think Repo is a better game. I like Lethal Company a lot better. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? I mean, Repo has a bigger team, and like, it's just, they can't make the exact same game, but I just like the structure of Lethal Company so much. Like, the going in the spaceship and landing on a planet and getting absolutely brutally murdered by a bunch of monsters. 54,000 for Repo at the moment? Damn, Repo's actually, that's like 5 times Phasmo. It's kind of crazy. I'm getting fucking nothing from this guy, man. This is a really tricky ghost. No spirit box. But I, like, don't know if I can rule it out. Because look at this. Why is it still... I guess it's just a non-freezing ghost. Doesn't get lower than this? Is that really how that works? I guess. So it's a non... It has to be a non-freezing ghost. Dude! Well, look who it is. It was, that's why it was so sneaky, because it was roaming, of course. Like crazy. Wait, that's a win? No way, dude. Holy shit. Get me out of here, GG. That was a really sneaky ghost right there. Phantom, bada bing, bada, wait. Open it. Open it. I almost forget that I need to smudge it. And that's my, the second objective is the main, I'm going out, 1 second. I just need to smudge this ghost, because the second objective gives you all the experience, because the game is buggied. Here you go, that should be it. And then we can get a big reward. Burrito smudge. It didn't fucking work? Ah, there you go. See? It only applied at the start and end of the smudge, and the smudges burn for like 12 seconds here. They burn for longer back then. You can actually like use a smudge stick multiple times during the hunt. If you smudged it at the beginning, then the smudge effect would run out by the time that it would smudge again. Like the same smudge stick would work twice on one ghost, which was wild. Look at that. Borderline perfect game. I mean, not all the photos, but we got all objectives, photos, bone, and everything. We went to every single map right there. We even got a nice long adventure, plus yet another believer win, which I think is gonna be a beautiful time to call it for old Phasmo. I know I got very ranty at the end, and it is purely out of love. I really enjoy this game. I would not have been, I would not have played it for thousands of hours. How many hours? I would not have played this game for 3,386 hours if I didn't genuinely like it so much. And I just think it's a shame that it's left in this like buggy state for so long. So I really hope the devs are gonna feel the fire under their ass a little bit and fix this shit so we can all go back to playing the game like proper again. But it was really fun. I genuinely think it just goes to show like how good this game, like the initial product here was so good, it was bound to go viral, and it was like, I mean, that first, like, year of Phasmo, especially the first few months, was just such a, like, discovery of, like, all these mechanics. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. Everybody was playing it. It was a glorious time. Plus, it was, like, for me, obviously. I was already streaming for a few years at that point, but it was the big break that I had, obviously. Which brought a lot of you guys along as well. So I appreciate you watching all these years. Hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane. It was very nostalgic for me, at least. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the Love the Gamer Stream chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/Instagram. Get the link in the description down below. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.